the world is looking at Nepal.
Exactly.
And the world is looking at Nepal because the young people of this country stood up and said, what we have is not good enough.
Exactly.
And we need better and we deserve better.
Yeah.
And in a week, unbelievably tragic what happened to those who lost their lives and were injured.
TikTok generation, TikTok, 15 seconds, 15 seconds. So they did their protest and they did their revolution.
Yeah. And today, what was the first information you got? Like, what's going to happen? Like, what was it?
BBC reports that came out about just before the election. That's, I thought, captured it very well, very forensically. And but yeah, for
very strategic though.
Hugely.
Just before the election. Very strategic.
In the modern day, most people would just think of a beautiful island of Ireland, which it is. And we've had the reason I think there's so many similarities to Nepal, we had centuries of emigration, centuries of people who had to go to America, to Canada, to Australia, to London.
You also had the same problem. We have that here right now.
Yeah, one of the few things you see that beautiful flag on the world stage is Nepal going to a cricket World Cup.
Yeah, exactly.
So like
fun to watch.
They carry the weight of that nation a wee bit on their shoulders. Yeah. They really do. I think there's been a big mind shift change and a real belief that expansion is the way to go in cricket, and T20 is the vehicle.
Yeah.
It's a shorter game.
Exactly.
2.5-3 hours.
More fun.
And even
to watch.
Yeah. The peace agreement, the Good Friday Agreement, came in 1997, and since then, outside of the very infrequent thing, everything's been absolutely fine.
My friend from India came and he says, "Oh, the security guard is so sexy in airport."
ala Takluda. The thing that I was so proud of looking back on it was I think I helped to tell the story well. I think I captured the essence of what Nepal is and the culture is and what that would have meant to the country and still the pride the country should have.
यो सो रमाइलोको लागि मात्र हो
यो सोको कथा तथा पात्रहरू सबै काल्पनिक हुन् कसैको वास्तविक जीवनसँग मेल खाएमा संयोग मात्र हुनेछ
अब पढ्नुस्
अलराइट सो गाइज हामीसँग अर्को पनि एकजना स्पोन्सर हुनुहुन्छ क्यानाडा जानु तपाईहरु चाहनुहुन्छ क्यानाडाको लागि प्रोसेसिङ गर्नुहुन्छ भने क्यान कन्सल्टिङ सर्भिसेस छ नेपालमा पनि छ उहाँको अफिस त्यहाँ जानु होला वेबसाइटमा बाँकी डिटेल्स हाम्रो डिस्क्रिप्सनमा चेक गर्नु होला
सेपिङ योर करियर नेपाल टु क्यानाडा एन्ड बियोन्ड
सो त्यो हिसाबमा क्यानाडा मात्र हैन बियोन्डतिर पनि छ सो त्यो हिसाबमा तपाईले गएर डिस्क्रिप्सनमा तपाईले लिंक हेर्नुभयो भने उहाँको सबै सर्भिसहरु डिटेलमा हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ सो अरु के छ उहाँहरुको चाहिँ प्लस उहाँले दिने विभिन्न सर्भिसेसहरुमा जस्तै उहाँको कन्सल्टिङ सर्भिस छ प्रिपरेसन क्लासेसहरु छ करियर गाइडहरुको कन्सल्टिङ तपाईको गाइडेन्स
स्टडीको लागि मेन भनेको त्यो छ हैन के छ तपाई हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ र तपाईहरुले गएर अब त्यहाँ गएर क्यान कन्सल्टिङमा गएर त्यहाँको प्रोमो कोड के छ प्रोमो कोड CANCP025 CANCP025 युज गर्नुभयो भने 50 देखि 100% सम्म आईएलटीएस र पीटी क्लासको लागि तपाईले सर्भिस पाउन सक्नुहुन्छ त्यही भएर यो कोड लिएर जानुस् कोही पढ्दै हुनुहुन्छ नयाँ पढ्न जाँदै हुनुहुन्छ तपाईलाई के जान्छ क्लास जानु छ भने क्यान कन्सल्टिङमा गएर यो कोड भनेर डिस्काउन्ट पाउन सक्नुहुन्छ
क्यान कन्सल्टिङ सर्भिसेस शेपिङ योर करियर नेपाल टु क्यानाडा एन्ड बियोन्ड
हेलो and welcome back after a short commercial break. We are back
at
Chilpil. And as always, we have Utsab Sapkota, the legendary Snoop Lion
of Nepal.
But
I don't rap.
And you have me, and today we talk in English, we walk in English, we eat in English,
tough.
we shit in English.
It's very tough.
I drank a bottle of beer for this English.
Real, bro.
That's real shit.
I can't speak English.
I had to drink and smoke just to speak English.
He's like, I'm gonna go
Tough
one
shit,
can.
man. Tough shit.
Yeah. So today we have, please go ahead.
Please.
Today we have teaser the Erisage, but today we have somebody who really loves Nepal. And somebody who has been a constant supporter of Nepali cricket through his commentary, through his passion, and it's seen, so that we love him dearly, and we even have given him his own nickname, you know.
Yeah. So let's welcome Johnny C.
Oh, well, what a way to start.
Finally.
I know. Sorry.
I was looking forward to the Takludai shout there. It's gone. No Takludai shout, no. Just had to go straight for Johnny. Thanks, lads.
Welcome, Andrew.
Dandavad, namaste.
Welcome.
Great to be with you.
Welcome, Andrew Tate. He's like a mix between Johnny Sins and Andrew Tate, so we call him Andrew Sins.
The bespectacled version between the two. From what I know of both men, which is little, but I know Andrew Tate it seems like a very bad man. Whereas maybe the other guy has a few more redeeming qualities.
Johnny Sins doesn't go to the jail for real. Andrew Tate does.
You know, bad, as in like Michael Jackson bad or bad?
I think like terrible bad. Let's hope it's not all.
Not Michael Jackson bad. Not Michael Jackson bad, because Michael Jackson bad is good.
It is nice to be with you, Casey, and nice to be with you, Utsab as well.
Finally, remember.
I've heard quite a bit about this Chill Pill podcast. And,
what have you heard?
My lawyer advised me strongly not to come today, but we said let's go for it.
Let's go for it.
And enjoy it. Yeah, great to be with you.
Since Nepalese are not letting me go back, so let's do a Chill Pill and get out of here. They'll chase me. So thank you so much for coming in the show, bro.
Yeah, pleasure, mate. Great to be here. And what a beautiful neighborhood. We've just come across the Bagmati River, and your home is an impressive one.
And then we go up in the terrace, and this is a beautiful view, man. Like because it's all open around, and so.
Well, I tell you what, I was struck by. I've just come from the TU. I don't know when this will be released, but Nepal have won a game. So I think maybe I wouldn't have taken this bike ride over if
Oman.
Big game against Oman to win. I know you'll want to talk about other stuff about cricket, but like that was really important today. And it's kind of, you could feel the spirit, the mood really shifts. Bigger fan numbers today, and just coming across on the drive after those rains last night, you could see the real canopy of mountains all around. And I love this side of the city. Like I love the whole valley, but I love this side of the city. It's not Lalipur though. You'd say Baneshwar here, would you?
This is Tinkuni. Yeah, this is between the border between Lalitpur and
Baneshwar.
It's a very strategic place, you know.
Okay, so if you need to escape quickly.
Because the airport is around like 1.2 kilometers because the runway is airport, right? So the runway ends at Tinkuni. So we are parallel to the runway. So it's 1.2 kilometers. Patan is right there, Bhaktapur is right there, and it's like
you can run wherever you want. Kathmandu,
but no need to run anymore. We have a hope in the new government, so no need to run.
It's an exciting time, I have to say.
So where are you here during that?
Yeah, so I was actually just about to fly to the UAE during September. Paris Cadcan, the Cricket Association of Nepal, had planned that series against the West Indies, first ever series. And God, look, you guys were probably here for the 48, 72 hours, the peak of it. And hugely worrying. But my God, the young people of this country are so inspiring, aren't they? And to think of what Miss Karki did in the 6 months since, I take off my Dhaka topi, my cap, everything to her, because what she achieved. Now the government now have to, walk in her footsteps. The path has been
laid. It's a very narrow window
She's the
for
one
the
who
election.
created this country, right?
Yeah, very narrow window for the election, 6 months,
Incredible.
And even after that turmoil, so.
But I can promise you one thing, and I mean this wholeheartedly. The world is looking at Nepal.
Exactly.
And the world is looking at Nepal because the young people of this country stood up and said, what we have is not good enough.
Exactly.
And we need better, and we deserve better.
Yeah.
And in a week, unbelievably tragic what happened to those who lost their lives and were injured. But within a week, to bring down a government, that's never happened before.
2 days.
2 days, 48 hours.
48 hours.
And then for Miss Karki to come in and do what she did in 6 months, I was lucky enough to meet her at the launch of the Nepal Premier League, the opening game in November, and just unbelievable respect. And look, there's still a long way to go, but isn't it exciting? And what a time to be in Nepal.
It's a real
a
generation.
Great time to be in Nepal.
TikTok generation, 15 seconds, 15 seconds. So they did their protest and they did their revolution in 2 days. 2 days, man. Like
we don't have time for this.
Exactly, they can't wait 6 months.
The thing again, though, from like I was trying to message friends and loved ones here in Kathmandu and say what's happening during it. And it was difficult to understand what was happening.
Exactly, that was the thing.
There was an awful lot of confusion.
Oi?
But one thing that was frustrating was that overseas it was misreported that these people were rioting because of social media being turned off.
No.
which was, I don't know,
Wrong narrative.
It
Very
was
wrong narrative.
bullshit. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
what was the
It was
first
wrong.
information you got? Like, what's going to happen? Like, what was the...
Well, we just saw the images.
Yeah.
We saw because I think at first there was talks of a significant protest that was going to happen, and very peacefully.
Yeah, Gen Z protest.
Exactly. But then when we saw it escalate quite rapidly, as always in all these things, no different to what's happening in the Middle East, a lot of misinformation at first.
Yeah.
And the misinformation was, well, actually, these guys are out of control. There's rioters, there's looters, there's people being shot, there's buildings being burnt. And it was just chaotic.
Yeah.
And I thought that BBC report that came out about just before the election. I thought captured it very well, very forensically. And but yeah, for
Very strategic though.
hugely.
Just before the election.
Just before the
man.
election.
It's very strategic.
It takes a long time to accumulate
Yeah, so
information
like,
like
and
that.
I thought that the whole world is with us. Yeah, man.
But isn't it brilliant that there's such a mandate now?
Yeah.
And I can only wish the new leaders every success in everything they do. I'm not a political guy. I don't know how we've got onto politics.
But political directly affects our life. So,
It does,
we
it does.
want a good political environment around us.
You can feel it though, can't you?
Yeah.
Like I've just come back from Sudar Prashim. I was down in Bir Gunj last week, and I can just feel a different energy. It's always been a special place, an incredible place, and I think you guys should be so proud. The whole nation should be so proud of the potential of this place. But there is, I think, a much brighter future ahead, and I really think the similarity with my country back in the early 90s is staggering. My country, my brother's generation all had to emigrate, every single one of them,
because of the Irish army.
We had a bit of an issue on our island, but it was really the British oppressed us for 800 years.
The British oppressed everyone for 800
Yes.
years, man.
Imagine
We're the
they got
nearest neighbor.
suppressed from British. Imagine they got suppressed. Do you think Britishers will leave us?
I am brighter.
I'm brighter. Even they should try to us, man. Like,
No, look, we have a complicated history
yeah,
with our
exactly.
nearest neighbours.
So
I
it's like
promise you.
no, Ireland is like Northern Ireland and then Republic.
It is, but I think in the modern day, most people would just think of a beautiful island of Ireland,
Exactly.
which it is. And,
Exactly.
you know, we've had the reason I think there's so many similarities to Nepal, we had centuries of emigration, centuries of people who had to go to America, to Canada, to Australia, to
Oh,
London.
you also had the same problem. We have that here right now. Man.
Yeah, and that we're kindred spirits, I promise you. And the oppression of the British upon us was horrendous at points. As recently as the 1960s, 70s, even 80s in London, there was signs on guest houses in London saying no blacks, no dogs, no Irish.
Oh. But they used to drink Irish beer.
They did.
It's like no Irish here, only beer allowed.
Take the beer.
Yeah,
but don't
that's fucking crazy, man.
But like, I think it's a great similarity and a great story in terms of what can happen for Nepal, and it can change so quickly. You know, now we have a much different relationship with England. They're very much our brothers now.
Yeah.
And you know, we really look across the water and we feel sorry for them with Brexit and with all the stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
all the
It's
bad
bad.
things.
It was good or bad for them, Brexit.
Disaster
For them?
unmitigated disaster by every single metric, everything you look at. A disaster for them.
So why did they exit? Why they had to? Or?
Horrendously weaponized nationalism, really trying to blame people of different background, different colours.
Nationalism, yeah. So we
Nationalism.
are working for some other country, and they are allowing the immigrants to come in, and then we are paying their taxes, maybe those kind of things.
They are ruling the country.
All of the usual
Immigrants are ruling.
whistleblowing, the nonsense that you would expect from these horrible right-wing nationalist politicians. And look, I know at times life can feel dark. We live in an era. I don't know how we're talking so much politics. We live in an era.
No, that's like
No worries, man. We don't know what we talk about. So
Of-
whatever you want to talk about, that's what.
But we live in an era
Just
of
be
Trump
free,
and-
brother.
Yeah.
And, you know, scary times. You look
Yeah.
at what's happened in the Middle East and a lack of peace in Europe with what's happening
Imagine
in Ukraine.
the Middle East is, I don't know.
Scary.
Man. I'm really worried for the kids and the child, you know, like.
And so many Nepalese there working there.
They're working so many people.
But there are brighter signs. There are signs now that I think young people are starting to take control of their own destinies. And look, my final thing I'll say in politics, we'll talk about anything else.
Andrew,
from there.
you can go like.
Final thing I would like to say.
we don't. Doesn't the world need younger leaders?
Exactly.
Yes,
in
we
India,
do.
in India, just now.
God
what
knows.
happened in South India?
What age? What age are some of the leaders there? You look at Trump is 80 and going.
Crazy.
That's a generous assessment.
Going crazy.
I'll tell you one thing. You have seen me, you know, like.
नेपाली भन्नु न मलाई त
I want Andrew also to know that. Okay?
Yes.
You have seen me go crazy. That is going crazy. Trump is not crazy, man. It's above crazy.
But I think we need younger leaders.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what Nepal has. We're very lucky in Ireland. We've got very young, very very dynamic leadership as well. The Taoiseach is our Prime Minister. The one before last was, I think, the first openly gay leader of a European country who was in his late 30s. And, you know, if you told somebody in Ireland in the 1980s, a country that was controlled by the Catholic Church, like repressed,
killed,
that 30 years later we would have a very proudly and very confidently and very charismatic gay leader, then
Always.
people would have said not
It'll
possible.
take a lot of time for Nepal to, you know.
But you wouldn't know what the future holds. And look, I'm so.
But in village also people are, you know, I'll tell you, I had a very weird experience in village, in Bandipur. I have a cafe in Bandipur, Cafe Red Castle, and then like Bandipur is like on the way to Pokhara.
Where is that?
On the way to Pokhara.
It's like it would
It's
be
a hill station. It's
a drive from here.
Yeah, it's like 150 kilometers.
Okay, very good, yeah.
And there's a cable car also to go to Bandipur.
Beautiful, yeah.
So, but I don't know why. I was
What?
no, म भन्दै थिएँ भर्खर रिट्रेस गरौँ न के थियो अरे
I live
Hey,
in
okay, yeah,
Bandipur.
Bandipur. So I was having a village. Yeah, I was having a village tour, you know.
Are we still rolling?
We are always rolling. That's why I forget, man. That's why I forget, you know. We are always rolling. So I was doing a village tour, you know, like deep into the village, and then we met some. There was somebody like from the village in my car. So he was talking to a guy, and they talked in their language, you know. And I asked him like, "What did you guys talk about?" So he said that his daughter, she liked somebody from the village, a woman, you know.
Awesome, yeah.
And then he made like, you know, like get them married and send them to Chitwan. It's like I can't make them sit here, you know.
Oh, they've got to go to Chitwan instead.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I had to ask him, you know, like, why did you do that? So I got out of the car and I had to ask him, why did you do that? So like, it's if they are in love, what can I do? I love my child. In the village, man. So love is like it surpasses everything, brother.
Well, I think love trumps everything.
Yeah,
for me, and
that for
it's-
me was kind of I was not even prepared for that answer. He was already prepared to, you know, like, so.
Well, look, I think however individual cases go, the spirit of Nepal is something that always shines through for me.
That's the air, man.
Best, it's the Himalayan air.
That's
and
the air, that's the air.
And maybe it's the cookery rum and the Gorkha beer. And
Yeah. Yeah, go to beers, yeah.
Two bucks good.
The water, it's a
Gorkha-
water
I
is
like
the air.
the Gorkha for me.
Strong, Gorkha, strong.
No. I have
8%
accidentally,
alcohol.
I have occasionally, without knowing, accidentally had a night on the strong. The next day is hell. Like Gorkha Premium, very good.
Yeah, 2 bottles of Gorkha
Arna-
Strong.
Arna's
You
good
should
as
drink
well.
that pint, Gorkha pint strong. 8.5% alcohol. It will
God.
kill you next day.
1 Gorkha Strong, it's like Andrew Big.
It's like the big dark bottle, yeah?
Yeah,
No,
doesn't
I
even
don't-
taste good, man.
No.
For me.
Premium.
Very
good,
bitter.
though.
Barsing is for me.
Barsingh, nice.
really
Arna's
good.
good.
Fruit,
Arna,
fruit.
yeah.
Arna is more.
But it doesn't get you drunk though, so embarrassing is not good.
You can pace yourself through the night.
No. You have seen Nepalese people.
Nepal
get
people,
drunk.
we need to get drunk, man. We need to get drunk.
Now we need to.
Yeah,
do it
now we need to get
The
drunk.
reason I don't drink is because I don't know my limit.
Is that right?
I really love beer, man. The taste of beer, the aftertaste, I really love it.
I've got to say, I'm only meeting you for the first time. Just from looking at you, you wouldn't strike me as someone who doesn't drink.
Exactly. Sorry, भन्ने दाइले गर्नु।
In fact, I would go the opposite.
Exactly.
I would have wagered all my money.
Exactly,
I would have said,
like-
"My God, this guy could be
Yeah.
drunk right now." I'm
He
not
just
even
had
sure.
Guinness beer. He just had Guinness. I'm all in. He just had Guinness beer. It's like,
Where is my Guinness?
Yeah.
Team producer.
खाने हो दाइ?
I presume you organised a Guinness for me coming on the chill pill.
Yeah, exactly. He's from Ireland. Guinness
The
beer
Guinness
is from Ireland.
It's coming. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Ireland.
But we can get it though.
No. It's good. Honestly, I actually don't really drink Guinness.
Exactly.
overseas. Only in Ireland, it is so much better.
You don't
I
drink
wouldn't
overseas.
even believe.
The beer, right?
Mate, when it comes fresh in Ireland, poured, it is we call it mother's milk.
Hey.
And there's a story behind that. So the reason it's called mother's milk, not just because it tastes so good, which obviously is the first part, but mothers, as recently as the 1980s in Irish hospitals, after they had given birth, were given Guinness
Hey.
because it is rich in iron.
Oh,
And
yeah.
obviously
You
when
need iron for
when
that,
you
yeah.
give birth, you lose obviously a lot of blood. So
yeah.
literally, the mother who's just given birth.
And if
so
somebody doesn't drink though?
they don't have to have it, but it was like recommended by the doctors.
Yeah.
And and they would come in and they would say, "Here's your black and white Guinness."
Oh, yeah, that's
Get it down,
extra
yeah.
stout, you know. Like,
That's true, 100%
Yes.
true. My mum probably drank Guinness after she gave birth.
we used to get like...
Cheers to life.
Two Irish babies,
To new life.
the best ones. Yeah.
And after breastfeeding, the baby is always sleeping.
Probably drunk, yes.
Yeah, always sleeping.
Yes, mom. Every day.
You know, they do that. I don't know, man. Like, if the baby makes too much noise, come have some.
Yeah.
Get a bit of Irish whiskey or
Yeah.
Guinness into you.
And Irish whiskey also, no?
Very popular, yeah.
Yeah.
My dad would be a big Jameson drinker. That's kind of the Paddy's Jameson are the two sort of gold standards in Ireland, yeah.
Okay.
Very good drinks. Yeah.
We used to have Guinness beer, no? Yeah.
Yeah.
Guinness beer.
Vodka.
Vodka a little bit. Gin is popular in Ireland. There's been a real, the last 20 years, a massive resurgence in like the craft breweries in Ireland.
Yeah.
Both in terms of beers like IPAs and different types of ales and stout, which Guinness is, which is very popular.
So it's like microbreweries?
Huge number of microbreweries, and then also
In
these,
India also, right? They have
big resurgence. But
Yeah.
but Ireland's gone from probably having, I don't know, 10 or 20 of them to having 300 or 400 of them.
Yeah. Everybody's drunk, man.
Exported
Everybody's
all over
drunk
the
in
world,
Ireland, man.
One thing I can say, you know, this guy, I mean, he's dying to have beer right now because we are talking about beer.
Yeah, it's one of
It's
those.
like-
It shows you marketing works,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
It's when you think about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you want it.
A drunkard will always.
An Irish guy talking about beer. I want to have beer. It's like,
That's right.
So you in Wikipedia, your nickname is Taklu Dai. In Wikipedia, how, man?
Well, I have no idea. Is the first answer. I know how the names come about, obviously.
yeah.
And it's actually
From your movies, right?
not
all
from
the
my
movies?
movies. No, not from.
All right, it took some time for me to understand, okay?
Casey's a
all right,
bad
all right. It's like, where was the first
I know my favorite Casey. That's Karen. That's Karen.
Karen
Casey.
Karen
That's
Casey. Oh, Karen
Casey.
Casey.
Yeah.
Mine is Bhuvan Casey.
Casey.
My Kshitiz Kc.
The Takludai thing, God knows how it's actually on my Wikipedia. I presume that's some Nepali fans, which is awesome.
Edited.
Nickname Taklu Dai.
Probably the best thing about the name, though, there's a couple of things I love about it genuinely. I'm going to give you three things I love about Takludai, right? Firstly, how it came about. So, in my very first games coming to Nepal to commentate, I was a reasonably high level player and a high level coach. And the biggest thing I used to always do when I played or coached, I would lap. Just go walk around the ground. I think you get different perspectives, different angles, different fielding position. You learn.
Spatial knowledge.
Yeah, if you stay in the one position the whole time, you don't learn.
Yeah.
So, and actually, when I was a coach, it was a nervous thing because I was nervous watching my team play. But when I came to commentate for the first times, I just used to do the same. And then obviously not many people would have done that.
Yeah.
And that was a genuine thing. It was just something I always did as a cricketer and as a coach. And fans started, I guess I stand out a little bit in Nepal. I'm over 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
I've got no hair and
Yeah.
I'm a little bit paler than you guys as well.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people would be shouting at me.
Basically white.
Yeah,
Basically
well, kind of
white.
half and half.
It's like, yeah.
My mum is Greek, so I got
Yeah,
a
okay.
little bit of
Oh,
colour
you got a
as
Greek.
well,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
You
My
got
mum
big
is-
hair.
Yeah, well, if you saw the chest now, you would. Lots of nothing here.
We got some Spartan DNA.
But that just started the name because fans probably didn't know my name at that point. And because the beautiful culture of respect in Nepal,
Yeah.
and
They
obviously
give a name.
I know Taklu is kind of a little bit insulting, but when you say it with Dai, it sort of it merges into this cool thing. So that's the first thing I love about it.
Dai
Second,
make everything better.
it makes it all better. You can say anything Dai. It's good.
Johnny Dai.
Johnny Dai.
better.
So that was Taklu Dai. And then the second thing I loved was like about maybe 2022 or 2023 is kind of more people were starting to learn my love for Nepal and what I did as a commentator. There was a big scandal online where a load of fans, they were having this massive debate. It went completely viral. They were like, stop calling Andrew Taklu Dai, it's not nice.
Be respectful.
And then the other fans were going, no, it's a cool nickname.
He likes it,
And the fans were going, no, he's flying all the way here to promote Nepal and we're calling him Taklu, that's not cool. So I had to come out and do like a post and be like, dear guys, I really like the nickname Taklu Dai.
it's like-
I am bold, I love being bold.
I have to come out. I came out the closet and wrote.
So yeah, I love that. And then the third thing I love is my non-Nepali friends. A lot of them are now calling me Taklu Dai.
Hey, nickname.
Nice.
Because it's
in your Wikipedia, man. That's what they can call you.
it's a bloody good nickname, isn't it? It's cool. I
Back
love
in
it.
Ireland, you might get a official name like Taklu, you know, like Andrew
You
Taklu.
get a card, man.
You get the card, you know.
Andrew Taklu Dai letter.
That'd be cool. That would be nice, man.
So, like, when was the first time, like, you said, like, you came to Nepal? Was-
Yeah, 2018. So
okay, just before.
8 years ago. I think I've got two. I ran out of passport the last time because I ran out of pages. But I reckon I've been here about 40 times now, or 35, 40 times.
So, is there any, like, any other different kind of visa? Because you for the sports, you will be traveling, coming and going. So, is there anything?
I tell you what's been amazing the last 3 or 4 years. I won't say the guy's name just in case, but the immigration guys are amazing.
Yeah.
Like
Young guys?
I literally arrive, young people. I arrive. They usually meet me off the plane because they see my name on the manifest.
Exactly.
And
You're
where else-
a
So you don't need your
here.
passport, right?
no, and like I do a lot of photos. And,
Yeah, you're a
but,
celebrity here, man.
no, like
Because people have seen the love for Nepal, you know.
Your
they
love
used
for
to-
cricket.
And then the
promoting
knowledge,
Nepali
the
cricket.
knowledge that you have, you use it to promote Nepali cricket and other places like Nepal, you know. And so they see that love for the sports, you know.
Yeah, and cricket is very
And
new for
that's
Nepal,
fine.
right?
And so
look, it's a great honor, honestly, lads, and to be taken in by another country the way I have been is nothing I ever could have imagined.
we embrace everything, you know. We embrace everything with love.
Yeah.
It's such a special
it's
place.
very
Love it
Nepali,
here.
right?
it's a very special thing that we always embrace everything with love.
So, like, when did you thought, like, okay, I'm gonna do commenting. I'll be commenting on the game, like,
Yeah, so-
while you were coaching after that, like,
Yeah, I'll be honest. I never quite made it as a player. Played really good levels. You know, played with Irish youth sides, with Hampshire in England and county cricket.
Yeah.
Then I went on to become a coach, and when I was coaching, it's a bit of an irony. I kind of stopped coaching because I thought, well, actually, in coaching, it's rigged against people who haven't played international cricket. All the big jobs go to Justin Langer, or Ricky Ponting, Gary Kirsten, you know, the guys who've played at Test cricket. So I was like, well, I've got a ceiling there. No point in doing that.
Oh yes, of course.
So then I went to be an administrator. I worked for Cricket Ireland for 3 years. I worked for ICC for 3 years in Dubai, which was amazing.
ICC, man.
Yeah, interesting organisation.
Very
But
interesting.
it's particularly being from a small nation there was, you know, it had its challenges. But then I went to, I'd had enough of actually working, and I resigned without a job to go to head back to Ireland to play a summer of cricket, and that was the first summer there was some live streams.
Oh.
And like I never intentionally went into commentary in any way. I got a great friend of mine actually twisted my arm, and Heatley Tector said, "Lenny, please, like we know how much you know about about cricket, and we think you would make a great commentator." So I've got him to thank. And then the feedback right from the off was really good. I think if I watch back now, 9 years on, I would probably cringe and say, God.
That's what's gonna be this episode for me after 9 years.
But like, I think it's like anything in life. They call it the 10,000 hours effect in coaching. You know, if you do something enough, you should improve at it, get better at it. And look, I think it's such an important role. And it's such in cricket in particular, it's such a essential, you know, crucial part of the sport, isn't it? There's so much time where nothing is happening.
Yeah.
If you have bad commentators, what do? You want to turn
Exactly.
off.
You gotta talk about something,
Yes.
right?
And you've got to make it fun and entertaining.
That's
You
why
gotta
a lot of
engage
people
people.
find it boring. no?
Engaging.
Cricket,
You need to engage on TV.
And like,
Still test cricket, I cannot take.
you can't take it.
Yeah,
We'll have
5 days, man.
Well, actually, I was going to say I'll have a beer with him and watch
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
I can't.
With the beer, everything is good.
I'll have a hot lemon ginger honey I'll have with you. And what?
If it's out of the country, it's
I would love to.
I'd love to have a beer, sit and have a beer and watch a cricket match with you.
There's no better way to spend an afternoon. I
But
promise
like,
you.
no. Like Nepal is really fun. And then cricket thing is going on here. And then people like you who have knowledge, then, you know, and then you know how to market it, you know. So
and look, I suppose my job's in Cricket Ireland and ICC. I was a marketing manager
exactly.
in Cricket Ireland,
You
and in
know.
ICC I was lucky enough to be the digital and social media manager. So I kind of started a lot of the ICC platforms now and developed them to the point that they're getting close
You're a
to.
fun factory in Nepali cricket, you know.
Fun factory.
Yeah,
you
fun
reckon?
factor. You know, the cricket is there, everything's happening there, and then you are the fun factor that brings in the.
Thank you.
And then also Buddha, like I'll say in Nepali, Buddha keep on some type of like we'll say like what Andrew will
He
say.
said
you
some
know.
bad words to you, man.
No man, come on.
I'm sorry,
You
man.
see, the thing about Nepali cricket, which makes it so special, it's the emotion, isn't it?
Bad
There's
words, man.
so
Bad
much
words.
passion, emotion, and in the drama, like they're called the cardiac kids for a reason because they never do anything simply. Like even when they're supposed to win so easily, there's like another heartbeat.
Exactly.
Panic.
Oh, cardiac. Okay.
And it's the cardiac kids, and like Stuart Law, the now head coach, is like, I want to get rid of this nickname, cardiac kids. It's not good for us.
Yes.
And like I played golf with him last week. He's like, Lenny, I think it's here to stay. Whatever I do,
Yeah, exactly. It's not
however I do it, you know. But they have a special nature to them. And it's just the passion and the enthusiasm and the love, not just of cricket, but of Nepal as well. And they know how much it means. Because, like, let's be honest, outside of the national cricket team and outside of the incredible Himalayas and Sagarmatha, Everest and everything in Annapurna, how much is Nepal doing on the world stage?
Yeah.
Not a huge amount. You know, I know you've got amazing music here, which should be wider known. I wish Kshitiz Kc and these guys would have even bigger followings because they're brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But like one of the few things you see that beautiful flag on the world stage is Nepal going to a Cricket World Cup.
Yeah, exactly. That
So
would be
like
fun to watch.
they carry the weight of that nation a wee bit on their shoulders.
Yeah.
They really do.
No, like we always used to support other, like, you know, World Cup, maybe Argentina and Italy, and, you know, we used to support as a team, you know, we used to love them. But when you support for your own nation, this is a different feeling.
It cuts different, man. It doesn't. It cuts
It's a
different.
very different feeling, and then that feeling is like fake, you know, it's like, that thing, man.
Well done, Messi.
Well done,
You won.
Messi.
You're already worth 2 billion, and then you win.
Yeah, but Messi is good.
He is.
Messi is Messi. Where is Messi? Yeah, it's
Ah, it's got
Messi.
speed.
Messi.
You see the marketing.
You didn't see it.
That is why I said Messi.
And
Because
we have something for you also, yeah, you know.
okay, so I've got
Don't
to drop.
talk bad about Messi, man.
I've
Please.
got to drop Russell Crowe Gladiator in there. In fairness to the ICC, they have now expanded all of their events. So the Women's T20 World Cup is larger than it's ever going to be. The Women's ODI World Cup is increasing number of teams. The T20 World Cup that Nepal just played in February in Mumbai, 20 teams, just the second time in history. There's talk about it maybe going to 24. Joss Butler said a great thing to me, one of the most famous English players. He said this on a podcast I did with him. He said this was the first time it felt like a real World Cup.
Yeah.
And he was playing in front of 20,000 screaming Nepali fans at the Wankhede. So, like, I think there's been a big mind shift change and a real belief that expansion is the way to go in cricket, and T20 is the vehicle.
Yeah.
You know, it's a shorter game.
Exactly.
2.5, 3 hours.
More fun
And even
to watch.
Yeah, even when there's a mismatch, it might be a really entertaining mismatch.
You never
Exactly.
know. You never
Yeah.
know.
Exactly.
Someone might get 260, 280
Yeah,
in
you
no
never
time.
know.
It ends quicker. And the best thing they did that whole World Cup, by far, they nailed the schedule. They had 3 games in a day.
Yeah.
And it was like a carnival of cricket. You were like...
Exactly.
Oh, every day you had a narrative of, oh, what's happened? Oh, God, we got another game tonight.
Yeah.
And like, I spoke to some journalists there. They were like, at the end of the group stages, they were like, withdrawal symptoms.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
We've got to go back to normal life where there's not 3 games of cricket in a day now.
That
So-
used to happen with us, no? When EPL.
Yeah.
The EPL thing.
So you talk about, like, I was probably a bit cheeky. That was 8-9 years ago. I'll probably get in trouble if you clip that and stick it online. But look, they've done
Well,
a
that's a good thing you
great,
did,
great job.
Yeah,
it wasn't because of me. Honestly, they saw the light themselves. It was nothing to do with me.
You made a point.
You made a point, though.
I was being
you made a point,
I was being a
though.
petulant ex-employee.
Yeah,
I should have known
exactly.
better. But Russell,
Whistleblower type.
final point on him. I did not know. You're going to call me a liar. I'm not lying live. I did not know who he was prior to Nepali fans continuing to comment his name on posts.
Okay.
And me then Googling him and getting a very, very rude awakening.
Oh.
That's true. That-
Okay.
I swear on my life, I did not know.
So who do you thought before?
I didn't know. And I had no idea why people kept saying it on posts.
Okay.
And then I was like, well, I'll just... What do you do in
Googled
life? What do you do?
Well-
So I typed into... And then
Your
I think he
Google
was
is like-
probably in a doctor outfit.
Yeah, Dr. Outfit, yeah.
So did you like turn on or off the restriction mode?
I think it was naturally off. But yeah, I got a very rude awakening, and now,
You saw some scenes.
yeah, I saw scenes.
by
So,
Johnny.
a very successful man, from what I
Very
gathered.
successful man.
It's like rude awakening as in?
It was a rude awakening.
Yeah.
As in like...
He has done so much in life, man.
I don't need to go
Pilot,
into
a
the
doctor,
detail.
man.
Not so much, so many. He has done so many, like...
So, you know some Nepali words.
Yeah, so
I bet somebody taught you like swear words, right?
I haven't got any swear words.
That's good, Andrew. That's good.
I've got like 30 words, I reckon. I can do enough to come and say hello, how are you, I'm well. So I can say namaste, sanche nunsa. Then I might say sanche su, I say tiksa, sub tiksa, ramrosa, iktum ramrosa.
But that's all good words, right?
They're all good.
What will you do when you're angry, man?
But don't use this 30 word in a conversation. That might be saying that somebody died in my family and you're like, ekdam ramro cha, thik cha.
You go then. All you know is good words.
But then the crazy thing is, that's the problem. Sometimes
Rack, like-
I'll meet people and they'll think I speak a lot more.
They'll hit you,
and I'm like,
you need to talk a little, man.
I'm like, oh no, what do I do now? Because I don't know how to like further the conversation. So I need to. I'll be honest. Obviously, hopefully, speak good English. I was good at French in school, but apart from that, I'm terrible at languages. So I need to get onto one of the apps and start to learn more. But I do think Nepali is difficult because of the fact it's
So you need somebody who speaks Nepali
With
all
a-
around. Yeah,
with-
with somebody.
with a beer.
With
Yeah.
a beer. With
Man,
a beer.
yeah, that would be great. There, I'll teach you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
are there many swear words in Nepali?
As many as you want, man.
Seriously?
You
Yeah.
can just make one.
There's a formula to make the swear words. You can like...
Just put somebody's name, and then add another one.
Okay.
And
I think
round and round it
one of the
goes, man.
players who I'm not going to out definitely tried teaching me something. I was like, don't, because then I'll
let us
Where's the commentary?
let us guess who the player was. Let us guess.
I can't remember. I have terrible memory.
Guys, please comment who the player was. Who might be the player.
They were having fun with me though. They were
Yeah.
good. All the Nepali players are
Of course
awesome.
they must be having fun. Hey, it's like, oh,
So many
this-
things they might have said to you, and you have no idea what it is.
I gotta say that the general kind of love you get though is next level.
Yeah.
It's constantly very overwhelming. Like I'll go back at the end of a game day and just be emotionally shattered. It's so the kindness. Like you guys, I know there's so many different parts to this country, and it spreads across such a wide array of I suppose geographical spaces and
Exactly.
backgrounds and cultures, but the one overwhelming thing is kindness and hospitality
Yeah, that
and
is
family
what it is.
and love, and that is, I think in the Western world we've lost so much of that.
Yeah.
I think we've become obsessed with consumerism and capitalism and bullshit.
Exactly. Every
And-
meaning
and-
about like family, being a man, being a woman, everything is redefined, man.
But here there is still that beautiful
Yeah.
spirit, and there's an innocence and there's a joy. Joy for me is a word in life that's so important.
A childlessness, a child inside,
Yeah.
So we are like, a situation comes, we are like a child inside.
Yeah,
And then,
I'll be honest. I'll have had a 35. I'll have a 60-year-old man come to me, won't speak much Nepali, and he'll say, "Namaste, Takludai, I love you," and it's like that just would never happen in the West.
Exactly. And
And
then
it's like, but like here,
fearless.
because I know the culture and I understand people so well.
Yeah.
Now I just know that's someone saying thanks for coming.
Yeah.
And I've constantly had moments in this country where I get knocked for six. Sorry for the pun. Like I'll be in a barber shop getting a head shave, and the person next to me I think will speak no English, and he'll turn to me and this one guy once, he said to me, when the annals of my history, when the annals of my country's history are written, your name will be etched in them forever.
Oh, nice. Yes, of course.
I didn't think he spoke English. He's sitting there having his haircut for like 20 minutes. He didn't say one word in English.
then there's
and he just turns to me, and that's his opening line.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm like immediately like on the verge of cry. I'm like, what do I say? I said, Dandavad. He's like, no, it's my pleasure.
It's like,
Thank
you
you for-
Euclid.
And it's like, I just don't think you get that
Anywhere.
innocence and beauty and joy.
He was thinking for 20 minutes what to say.
Yeah, exactly.
preparing
he
that.
nailed it. He nailed it better than I could even recite it. Yeah.
Preparing, man. It takes 20
You
minutes to
started
talk
with-
to a foreigner
you
for
s-
Nepali people.
He started with saying what? He started with the word.
That was it. He said, when the annals of the history of my country are written, your name will be etched in them forever. I'll never
What
forget
you
it.
should have said, you had me at.
And
You had me at hello.
Hello, you had me at hello.
Look, and that's and what a privilege that is.
I'll tell you, like Andrew, like we are like fearless to love somebody, you know.
Yeah, it's
We
beautiful.
are fearless so that we love somebody, we embrace somebody very easily because we are fearless of no matter what he's gonna give us or not, we're gonna love him, man. You understand? That's fearless, being fearless.
But I just think that when you live in the Western world, you forget that. And like it's like
you're alone, man.
everything's
You're
so
alone.
cynical, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like often so cynical. But look, the greatest blessing I have in my life outside of Nepal, I think, is the ability to travel and experience all these different cultures. So I'm on the road about 330 days of the year, most years.
And you married? I don't know. You married? No, I'm not married.
Not married, no kids. I have a significant other, but
Okay.
that's private.
Yeah, okay,
private. We chat about it, but like she's in a different country, and
Oh yeah.
like
No visa, no visa.
No visa, no visa. Yeah, no visa.
But no, I like the biggest thing for me about this whole kind of weird journey I've had to, commentating and traveling around the world. It's like I would not have ever shared one bit of my life on social media if it wasn't for the fact you kind of have to as a commentator.
Yeah.
So I'll just be honest, and like I actually love it now here in particular because I know social media is a massive part of life here.
Yeah.
But like I'm not going to post about, I don't know what's going on with my family or my friends. Like I've got a lads get together. My 6 best mates in my life, we're catching up in Portugal in a couple of weeks' time.
Oh.
We will go. We'll play a round of golf. We'll get probably very drunk for 3 or 4 nights. We will talk like absolute idiots.
Yeah, exactly.
We will recount stories of when we were 20 years ago trying to kiss girls for the first time. Or
That's
something.
all guys do, man. Like,
That's what we'll
All
do.
guys do everywhere, man.
Like,
Like,
I won't-
no matter the age, like all we talk about is our teenage
Exactly.
years. Like, man, every
But
day when we're drunk, man.
I won't post one bit of it on social media. That's
Exactly.
that's pure.
Yeah,
So for me, it's kind of my commentary life, and I suppose some of my Nepali life
post
now
all
on
the
social.
bullshit in social media. Try to make people confused, you know. Like, try to
Just
make
stick
them-
up like random
random.
selfie,
Try to make them show that I'm crazy kind of person.
random thumbs up.
Don't
I'm
mess
not.
with me, man.
It's like-
Don't mess with me.
So don't mess with me kind of thing. Like, I'm a crazy guy, so just leave me alone, you know. It's like just posting crazy things. So
I guess the ones I don't get are the people who narrate every aspect of their life on there. I don't know. Look, each to their own. Use it as you would want. It was fascinating to see. I don't know if you saw that story during the World Cup where the head coach came out and kind of criticised the players a little bit and said so they came incredibly close against England.
Oh yeah.
Touching
Of
distance.
course.
And then the next game they got hammered.
I remember.
Yeah.
Hammered by 10 wickets
Yeah,
by
yeah.
Italy,
Italy.
who'd never won a World Cup game before,
Yeah.
first World Cup. So after
Italy
that,
doesn't even play good football now.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like
That was the same.
forget cricket. Forget.
and by 10 wickets, hammered. But the coach came out. Actually, I'll give Stuart Law a huge amount of credit for what he did. He came out and he said, "Our boys have got to get off social media and stop reading
Exactly.
about the highs of the high. You're never as high. You're never as good as the high of the high, and you're never as low or as bad as the biggest critic says.
Yes.
The truth's always somewhere in the middle. But social media doesn't really do that."
magnifies.
Grey area well.
Yeah.
It does either you're the best in the world and we love you,
Or you're the worst,
or you're
man.
terrible and we hate you. It's basically that.
Tell
Kill
me-
yourself. That's all.
Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it.
He tried to kill himself 2 times thanks to social media, man.
But I love that. Like Stuart Law to call them out and say, get off social media. Like, don't. I think again, I won't name the player, but one of the players after the game against England, that shared 400 story posts or whatever. It wasn't that many. It's like
Exactly.
you're in the middle of a World Cup.
Yeah.
That should be your sole focus.
Exactly.
You can get, and Stuart Law was saying, look, I'm old school. And like I understand that it's a sort of mechanism now to engage with fans. I get that, and I know that some of the players have a lot of these Nepali players are heroes here now.
Yeah.
So they have brand
Good brand,
deals.
yeah.
And he said, I don't want to take that away from them, but like in a World Cup, like I want us to just focus on this.
The game.
Yeah.
And then Sampal Kami gave a great perspective. He was saying, look, I think it's a bit more opaque than that. I think it's by the player. He said, I agree with Stewie that I think some of the younger players don't know how to manage those emotions yet. And you can imagine you're 19 years old and all of a sudden you've got all these people sliding into your DMs
Exactly.
going, I love you.
Yeah.
And more. maybe. You know?
Hey, look at this.
Well, hold on.
Of course more.
Excuse me.
I
Can
need
you
to see
click on the
I need to see
photo?
your DMs now.
Hey, oh,
What did they say?
The old slide into the DMs.
So who looks after this player's mind, the mentality, their psyche, and then
And the modern coach has many roles, don't they? Many roles. They've got and look, what Sampal said was, I think it's on a case by case basis. And like someone like him, I think would manage it really well. He's such a charismatic guy, and he does things so brilliantly. But I just thought that was a fascinating thing that we didn't have to deal with even 10 years ago, let alone sort of five years ago. So look, it's a weird old world, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
it's changing, no?
Nepal, where social media is so popular.
Everybody's on social media,
Like it's
The Prime Minister leave his post for social media, ban social media.
But like in
social
Vietnam,
media is everything here.
Vietnam people are like driving right schools like this.
I mean, when I was out in Sudar Prashim, we had this most amazing guy collected me to drive me up from. We landed in where I landed in Dangadi, and then we drove up to Mahendra Nagar.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful drive. You go through the national park there and all that.
Yes,
He did
yes,
3 TikTok lives with me during that drive. I was like, what's going on here?
He was driving.
He was driving, but he just like kind of.
And we are becoming old, man.
So he's driving, and he's like, Andrew died. I was like, can we do TikTok? I was like, okay. And then so he's like, put the phone there. And he's like, whilst driving, other hands coming over, he's like setting up the TikTok live. He's doing this. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, I didn't know what was going to happen. And he's like, Namaste, TikTok live. Look who I've got. And they just put. He's like, talk. I was like, Namaste. We're in Sudar Prashim night, and it was like 2 viewers. And I was like, okay, great to be here.
Do some commentary, man. Do some commentary.
I felt a little bit kind of like, dance monkey dance. Go dance.
You feel used.
Yeah. And
I
so
don't know.
that's why, like, I would never ever. I would always give time to people, and that's like, I think it's such a privilege, genuinely, for like, at the cricket ground there today, to be able to go and see a group of people and give them some happiness. Well, this is the modern world. We'll train as, you'll train as in dentistry, and you'll end up being a content creator. Oh, well, I didn't say. You seem to lower the tone wonderfully well. You have a unique ability to lower that tone at any point. Oi, there you go. I've lowered the tone now. There we go.
Changing the serious conversation. Bring it down.
Thank you. We're probably going off topic here, but did you see that? I don't know if you watched the Louis Theroux documentary, Manosphere thing.
Nope.
So I would highly recommend it. I don't know if I presume you get it on Netflix here in Nepal.
Yes.
We have Netflix in our TV now.
So it's called the Manosphere.
Manosphere.
And basically, it's Louis Theroux is a British documentarian who has this innate and uncanny ability. Thank you so much, Dandavad.
Like David Attenborough.
Yeah, of humans. Like
Oh,
literally.
of humans?
Yeah, like imagine.
Okay.
That's actually not a bad. And he has this brilliant manner of saying very little and basically letting the person who is.
Think about it.
Well, generally, he tries to often study slightly strange or weird people or people who are obscene in some way. So his most famous one was with a horrific British pedophile called Jimmy Savile, who was a British TV presenter who went on to be convicted of heinous crimes. And actually, that was the beginning of his downfall. He did this documentary with Louis Theroux. He did one with Michael Jackson, which was very strange and weird. But he just doesn't say an awful lot. So the latest one he did was this Manosphere one, which is, I think, Andrew Tate is of that era. I don't know how we've gone back to him. But I'd never heard of these guys. Some fella, HS Tiki Taki or something. And basically these generally middle-aged men who
Human trafficking?
No, they're trying to exploit young men with getting them to subscribe and like to very chauvinist views. And Louis Theroux, like if you even just Google it there, like the reaction to this was staggering, and it was, you couldn't take your eyes off this documentary. And he just exposed them for the frauds, really, that they are. Manosphere. And it's that kind of horrible, no different to that horrendous far-right movement, but the hyper-toxic masculinity.
That's
if you're not...
The Andrew Tate thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But the way in which this wonderful documentarian, Louis Theroux, exposed them, must watch. Superb.
Okay, we'll do.
It's like be a man, but to a very toxic level.
Well, and exactly how
A man needs to be a red flag. That kind of talk.
but how these men aren't real men at all, and how Louis Theroux is 100,000 times the men that they are in reality.
Guys, Man of Sphere हेर्नु पर्यो तिमीहरूले दामी रहेछ हामी नि हेर्छौँ अब
Very
please go
good
watch
watch.
it Man of Sphere.
Yeah, exposes that horrible hyper-toxic masculinity, of which I have never felt any in Nepal,
And
because
I-
the people are so sweet.
Nepal people.
I don't think there is one. He couldn't come and do one here.
That was hyper masculinity. That thing was till our fathers, and then
The thing is like in other countries they cannot beat the one, right? They'll say whatever. And here we'll beat them. It's all good.
it's all good, man. It's
If you talk shit, we
good
come
in the
into your
mood.
house and beat you, man.
Exactly.
So-
So it's inside the house that we
So everybody's good.
take care of our business.
Yeah.
I hope
What are you
that's-
doing there?
Hope that's not the
It's
case.
it's like I'm coming. Don't wash. You get that too?
Vaguely.
Alrighty then. We
Why
move
do
to.
you, like we use this kind of mic.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about the
Oh, the
lip
commentary thing,
mic?
yeah.
Why can't
why?
we? The difference between this and that.
Yeah, so the lip mic is actually the most ingenious invention. I think it's very old. I should know more about it. I think it's 80, 90, 100 years old. It was in essence initially used for radio commentary, I believe.
Okay.
In which is a time that they wanted to have the ability to find things out that weren't going to go on air. So in essence, the design of it is that when it's up at your lip, it takes in all of that. You can hear that
Yeah,
kind
exactly.
of significant.
Yeah.
But then when you take it down and it's placed down, it picks up a very faint background noise. So it gives you that ability. I think it was initially designed for radio, but then it is the gold standard of all TV broadcasts for sport now. The reason why, and you'll think about it if you watch any sport, there is very few sports with multiple commentators where they are talking at the same time. They want one voice.
Yeah.
And then the other person's reaction, because otherwise it comes across as very cluttered to the viewer. So the kind of the way we're taught when we're broadcasting is that it's one mic up, one mic down. That makes sense. So and it's kind of, again, respect to your colleague who's making a point. Whilst their microphone is up, mine would be resting down. The most you might see a person do is pick it up to hold it to their hand to be like, I'm ready to build, I agree with what you're saying, I'm ready to build a point on that.
Okay.
So it's kind of that sanity of the broadcast to then allow a good experience for the listeners. So like even go home tonight and watch on the IPL, even in an action-packed T20, you'll never really hear two voices together. The only time is if someone's having a laugh or something, you might, for a bit of effect, give the laugh in, but you want that one voice, and actually the producer will usually kind of scream in your ear saying put your mic down if you're if you're picking it up when the other guy's already up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on a good
Do
broadcast.
you want me to like tone it down as well? This conversation.
no, mate, you're good. I came all in. I came all in for whatever you need. You can
I
ask-
thought
there's-
that was to block the nose breath, like
well, that's a good. It could be good question.
it's like blocking the nose while speaking.
Disturbance. We're
Because
talking.
it's like
Yeah, possibly.
so, and then to block it, and then the clear speech, like without the
It's definitely designed to get the best possible audio quality.
yeah. So maybe while speaking, if the thing is not coming out, I don't know, something
Possibly, yeah.
though.
Be interesting to know.
You never know, man.
We'll have to
These
Google it.
engineers are crazy, man.
Google it, and then AI will make up the answer,
Exactly.
as it usually does.
Because the AI has learned that we as a humans have been bullshitting 99% of the
Oh
time.
my God!
Yeah.
It's following in our
exactly. AI doesn't know that we were bullshitting 99% of the time.
It literally makes stuff up.
Exactly.
And I have, again, I'm not going to name names, but I've commentated in recent times at lower levels with people, and I look over their shoulder, and they're just typing into their phone on ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And ChatGPT, particularly about associate cricket, knows nothing about associate cricket. Because there aren't that many reference points online.
Yeah.
And it just makes it up. And then I've sat there, and this person next to me is reading out something I know is factually wrong.
Yeah.
And I have to be like, I'm sorry. That's a load of bullshit.
Like
Don't do that.
like Peter Exet or somebody from the US, right?
Exactly.
Pulp Fiction.
Reading out of Pulp Fiction.
Oh yes.
Oh
my
God.
Because he stuck it into AI and he said, "Oh, give us a good thing from the Bible."
Give me something good that all people love, and that just popped out.
all of these LLMs, the large language model, they're a long way away from being where they should be.
That's good, no?
Yes, but I also don't think they're ever going to quite get to the levels they're claiming they will.
Yeah, because because they always will lack the soul.
There's no soul, there's no spirit.
Exactly, and that they always will lack that because they never have that soul, and that's something we always have. That's a unique to us.
John Oliver did a good one on the LLM chatbots recently.
Okay.
Like they're pretty demented, and basically they're designed intentionally to keep you like everything on these bloody devices to keep you on them as long as possible.
Exactly.
Busy.
And the longer you stay on them, the more usage hours they get, the more they can report to their shareholders that things are
you
going
can do
good,
nothing.
man.
In a sense, you can do nothing on a tab or a phone because there will be a lot of messages coming around. So you need a laptop to work, which is offline.
Exactly. Get on and do it yourself.
Exactly. Do your stuff, whatever you are doing.
It will have some use, but it's never going to replace
Exactly. Those
humanity, I hope.
Yeah.
Let's
No, never, because we will always have soul, no? Maybe one day they'll be, create humans in the lab and then without a soul, you know? I don't know. Maybe that time...
Well, here's a question. If in 40 years' time, as you're reaching towards your latter stages, I'm going to wish you a long and healthy life, no alcohol.
Thank you, Andrew.
You look healthy. But if in 40 years you were offered, okay, you can download your thoughts onto a...
No way, man.
Exactly. Would you really want to?
No. Like, I can skip my...
Delete. Control-Alt-Delete.
Yeah. My memory, download it. No way, man. The kind of experience I've had, no way, man. The kind of thoughts I have, no way, man. It's like I'll give you $1 billion, but you gotta watch your whole life like a movie in front of your family.
Yeah, I'm taking the fifth on that.
Yeah. Can you do it?
No way.
Can anybody do it here? No way.
I think she can. She's pure. No,
You guys are sinners.
he's innocent. He's definitely innocent. He's
Yeah,
okay.
very definitely.
His search history very
You
good.
gotta go and confess your sins.
Below 18.
But that's a very good concept, no? Confessing your sins to the Father.
Yeah.
I do that to my father, but he beat
dear.
me. I watch a movie, I confess my thing to my father, he beat me, man. It's like, that was a really good thing, you know, in that culture, in Christianity, though.
It was look. I wasn't raised religious really at all because my mum was a Greek Orthodox.
Okay.
My dad was an Irish Catholic.
Okay.
And they weren't allowed to marry by either of the two churches.
Exactly.
So the Catholic Church wouldn't let my dad marry my mum, and the Greek Orthodox Church wouldn't let my mum marry my dad. So they did a civil registry office thing, and when it came to raising us, they said, well, why would we?
Exactly.
We're being declined. Why would we bring them into this?
Exactly.
And actually, Ireland has gone. It's probably majority agnostic atheist now. The church had such a terrible grasp and hold of our society. It ran everything.
But now?
Now it's Ireland's very, very liberal. And yeah, the churches are really diminishing, really are. But it's a very happy country and a very beautiful country.
Yeah.
Ireland.
We've learned, we've learned from our
Mistakes.
Remarkable history. Yeah.
History, yeah? A lot of turmoil?
Huge amount,
Yeah.
and
Since the 90s, it was also kind of a...
yeah, not so bad then. So the peace agreement, the Good Friday Agreement, came in 1997, and since then, outside of the very infrequent thing, everything's been absolutely fine. And in essence, look, even that again is
There's a movie, no? There's a movie about...
many.
Brad Pitt, the best one is The Devils with Harrison Ford and Brad Pitt. You remember? They have a ship and then he's kind of a... You remember?
What's that one
Google that. Yeah, Ghar.
You sure?
Yeah. There's a Brad Pitt and Harrison Ford.
You're not thinking of In the Name of the Father with
No.
Daniel Day-Lewis, no?
No.
You sure?
About, Brad Pitt is the one guy who has the thing, no? He's in the IRA or something.
In the Name of the Father, I would highly recommend that. That's a great story.
In the Name of the Father?
Yeah, that's Daniel Day-Lewis, Peter Postlethwaite.
The Devil's Own.
Is that an Irish one?
Yeah, not Irish, but it's a story about Irish. Brad Pitt is the Irish,
Okay.
the guy who bumps,
I suspect he probably didn't do a very good Irish accent.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise in Far and Away is and Nicole Kidman are known as the worst ever Irish accent on TV.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah. No, like Irish people mock the hell out of that. Yeah.
So, Tom Cruise is Irish.
No, Tom Cruise is American, but in this early '90s movie called Far and Away,
Okay.
he played an
Irishman.
Irishman, and it's it's actually hilariously bad. Like, I'm not even going to try to.
I guess the director was
impersonate it.
not Irish as well, so he
Probably
didn't know.
not,
He's
no.
like, that's so
Well, look,
good, man.
we're lucky in Ireland. We've got this amazing culture of actors and actresses and writers and screenwriters and amazing, like some of the best actors in the world. From a proportion basis per capita, Ireland has won more Oscars than any other country. Cillian Murphy right now, if you watched Oppenheimer, amazing. Peaky Blinders, I don't know if you see the lead actor, that incredible guy.
I love Cillian Murphy in the thing, the Batman movie.
Yeah, very good.
The crazy psychological guy. So I was like, he was a very weird face, and like, oh, fuck, this role is like very crazy role, man.
He does a lot with Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, he does a lot with
amazing
Christopher Nolan,
director.
you know?
Yeah.
So first time I've seen him, it was in the Batman. I thought, oh, this is a crazy guy. This is a crazy actor, man. Looks so weird, and look at his job, and then it's kind of crazy, you know, like giving the thing and the Batman thing movie, you know.
We're so lucky, like Colin Farrell, Pierce Brosnan,
Colin Farrell,
Daniel Day-Lewis, Colin Meaney, Brendan Farrell, Brendan Gleeson. Sorry, like there's just so many incredible.
Oh, Colin Farrell, you so sound like Colin Farrell.
Yeah. Okay.
You know how Andrew
Colin
sounds like?
Similar-ish part of Dublin.
Yeah, you sound like somebody from a Call of Duty mission, you know. There's a long sniper mission, and there's an Irish guy.
There we go.
Irish, and you exactly sound like that, man. And I really used to play
an
that.
awesome guy.
Yeah, I
He
used to
seems
play
a
that
great guy.
mission just for the accent, you know.
There we go.
Yeah, because
I've never played Call of
because
Duty.
I had to follow in that mission. We as a player had to follow Irish guy, you know, Irish commando. So,
Irish Commando.
yeah, it's a really fun one, and then right in the it's kind of your pronunciation is more of a, I don't know, it comes like a Russian like.
I think my accent, from what I gather, because I broadcast so much and obviously I travel so much, it has. I think when I come back around Irish people, I will speak an awful lot quicker and I'll be kind of a bit more like that and say, how are you lads, you well? What's the crack? All going good there. So that'd be, but that's just with me mates.
Okay.
Whereas it would be rapid, it would be very, very quick.
very rapid,
Irish
man.
people speak super.
Nepali also super fast, man.
Super fast,
That's why you cannot understand what the hell we are speaking. Exactly. You want to catch the sound, but it's too fast.
It's
you know?
not easy, yeah.
It's not easy. And we eat the words.
They eat them.
We eat it, we don't pronounce it whole.
I'm with you, but I suppose when I broadcast in particular on the television, and then when I travel a lot, so I understand I need to slow down a little bit, which I find difficult. I'll be honest, I find difficult. Yeah.
In Nepalese, we speak very fast, you know. Fast language.
It's quite poetic though as well. Isn't it?
Yeah,
It's quite beautiful. Yeah.
You love everything about Nepal, man.
Yeah.
The women here are so beautiful, right?
Incredibly beautiful. Yeah. No
My
doubt.
friend from India came and he says, "Oh, the security guard is so sexy in airport." Like, God damn, man.
It's funny. Like
Wait until you come to Tamil, bro.
I'll often get messages from people being like, "Please, Takludai," or "Please, Andrew, please take a Nepali wife."
Yeah. Another Jack Dai.
You'll also be Jack Dai.
There's a Jack Dai.
I've heard of that.
Jack Dai, Takludai.
You gotta make Jack, man. He's from UK, I think. You guys gotta sort out a lot of things, you know.
He was the guy who got
Sort out a lot of things, man.
He's a British guy.
British guy.
I've got some unfinished business. he was the one who was like the vlog during the Gen Z thing.
Yes.
I saw
That was a We Hate Cold. That's another guy.
Oh, that was a different guy.
During the uprising and all, right?
Yeah, I thought he wasn't the one who like was holding the camera.
No. Jack Dai is something who does a vlog regularly promoting Nepal.
He does Nepali.
You gotta meet him, man. He's a very nice guy, and
He can teach you Nepali, right? He can teach you Nepali.
What a boring nickname, Jack Dai.
Yeah.
I presume his name is Jack.
He's very Jack.
He's a straight Jack guy.
He's also like 6 feet.
His name is Jack.
Yeah, his name is Jack.
Yeah, but like,
And he's Jack as well.
he needs a distinguishing feature with Dai after. A la Taklu Dai. Like he would be. How do I say beard in Nepali?
Dari.
Daddy Dai.
Dari. His name is Dari.
My name is Dari.
His name is Dari.
You see that? So what is Jack's distinguishing feature? Is he tall?
He's tall.
He's Jack.
There we go. So Canada, I was commentating a series with really bizarre. Nepal were out there. And one of my co-commentators was a former NBA basketball player who won the National Basketball Championship with the San Antonio Spurs called Matt Bonner.
Okay.
And I explained a lot.
Bonner?
Matt Bonner, not Boner.
Bonner.
That's his thing, not your thing. He lowers the tone. You keep it.
The boner thing is for him. Not for me.
Lack of butter.
Boner thing is
So
for
anyway,
him.
I'm commentating with this guy Matt Bonner, and he was fascinated by the number of people who were watching from Nepal and the messages we were getting. So they started calling him Lambu Dai.
Lambda, yes.
Because he's
Lambu,
6 foot,
yeah.
6 foot high.
Lambudai.
And he loved it. He loved it. I gave him a Dakatopi, and yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, Jack Dai plays for cricket also. He played county cricket and stuff. I think for the
did he?
for Nepali celebrity cricket, there was something YouTube program was going on, and then
Didn't know.
it got cancelled or something. So
Must meet him one day.
Yeah, you meet him,
I'm
you
gonna
meet
I'm gonna find his distinguishing feature and give him another
yeah.
another nickname.
So like, how much practice do you need, like, to when you're commenting, like, the ball goes somewhere and you know the player at exact time, right? That's the difficult thing, right? Not just in cricket, football as well. Like, whoever takes the ball, like,
It's such
how
a,
does that work?
it's such a good question, and I think because most people love some kind of sport. Okay, even if cricket isn't their number one, if they love football, or commentary is such an integral part of sport, isn't it? It's like you can't really have one without the other. You have to have commentary, and I think the thing I adore about it is it's an art rather than a science. You could never have AI commentary. For example.
Yeah.
Just
It
wouldn't
will
work.
never work.
AI will never take your job. Don't
Thank
worry.
God, fingers
Don't
crossed,
worry.
please, please,
Don't
please.
worry.
But you know, the gift, the thing that I probably I hope I have learned is that I've done so much now. Firstly, I'm very comfortable. Okay, I don't, even when I went to do the World Cup for the first time this year, I was really proud of myself. I didn't feel overly nervous.
Okay.
I didn't feel like I didn't belong there.
Oh, that's-
even though it was the biggest honor you could ever have as a commentator, to be
Yes.
asked by the ICC to be one of the 30 odd people there commentating on a World Cup, like the greatest. Like, lads, I text my dad the day after saying I could die happy now.
Ah.
Honestly to God, and I meant it, because if I felt like I'd climb my Everest, I never thought I'd get to do that.
No.
And without this country, I never would have got to do it.
And then you chose like commentary, and then there's a good pathway to that World Cup place in commentary, you know.
Being honest with you, there was no pathway.
Oh.
And for this to even be possible, what I've done or what I've been lucky enough to experience, it hasn't really happened before in terms of someone coming from. There's been some journalists who've done it. You know, Harsha Bogle started out as a writer and beautifully poetic commentator, worked with him at the World Cup. But almost everyone else, Tony Cozier, who was my idol, was I think a radio guy who then evolved into it. He was from Barbados. But in the modern era, the only commentators there are former players, pretty much.
Oh, yes.
So, you know, without the ICC pathway events, without the live streams of the associate level of cricket, that's the cricket I love. The small countries in Ireland, we always support the underdog.
Yes.
I came into this eyes wide open, knowing there was a massive glass ceiling over me, knowing I would never be able to go up and do Test cricket or World Cups. I've now done both.
Yeah.
So like
It's the World Cup, man.
it's next level, and you know, I felt, talk about the players feeling a weight. I didn't feel the weight on my shoulders. I felt an honour of representing 31 million Nepali people there.
Yeah.
And not just those in Nepal, but then the millions others. The
Well,
diaspora
And
around the
in a
world.
tone and a language that the whole world understands, you know.
And
Because the Britishers, you know.
but then who wrote the script? Seriously, the first World Cup game against England. They've
Yes, that's
Nepal
crazy.
have never played England in their history ever.
Ever.
They got
Almost won,
shit
man.
scared,
Oh my
man.
Almost.
We are baked into us when we're young Irish people. As long as we beat England, nothing else matters.
Exactly.
In whatever sport.
Exactly.
Lagan.
For Lagan,
Lagan,
so for it to
yeah.
be like that match at the Wankhede Stadium, maybe one of the most iconic stadiums in the world, and being honest with you, my commentary idol, Michael Atherton, Tony Cozier before him, Richie Beno, Tony Gregg, Bill Lorry, but of the modern era, my idols would be Michael Atherton and Ian Bishop, both of whom I don't
Ian
just
Bishop, yeah.
consider contemporaries, I consider friends now, colleagues. Amazing. I'm there with Michael Atherton commentating for the first time. My adopted nation, the one that I love so much, against the nation I want to beat more than anything.
Exactly. For you, yeah.
Like, imagine what that was like.
and
it
then
was like
you
a
had to
fever
be
dream.
composed also, no?
Oh, and then like, lads, so what happens is we get sent to, particularly at that level, it's unbelievably well produced.
Yeah.
There are 40 cameras. There's another 60 or
Singing.
80 sound and visual people. There's world-class producers, world-class directors, the best cameramen in the world, right? All making up this 200-person team where they do everything for you to make sure you can do your job. Like, I'll be honest, commentating at that level is easy compared to the lower levels. It certainly is easier. You have a statistician to your right giving you every landmark and every single thing that's going to happen. He sent you a pack of all the detailed information the day before the game.
Okay.
There's a scorer there who's got a set of binoculars spotting which fielder is who. And if you don't pick it up immediately, he'll shout at you, "It's Irie, it's Irie."
Okay.
So like, you've every gift given to you. You're the best producer in the world
So
over your
there's someone
shoulder.
saying the name.
Yeah, mate, everything, you're wearing an earpiece. Everything's going on, right?
Okay.
So you've every blessing you could have. And then you just got to perform. And look,
It's like 200 minds working together.
yeah, and you're a very small piece of the puzzle, but then you're in that privileged position of people.
You're the head of the spear.
Well, but it's more, I suppose, you're the one who is delivering that then to the people and hopefully connecting with them.
You are the head
engaging
of the
them.
voice.
Everything is related to broadcast, and then
100%.
ultimately what broadcast is for cricket is commentary, because
Yeah,
without commentary
It doesn't work.
we
does it?
cannot
doesn't
watch
work, it doesn't
sports, brother. Like without commentary, sports is like
Nothing. So
Boring without
it's very
commentary.
boring.
No
because
sound.
it's very
nothing.
boring.
No sound.
Yeah,
Why would
it's
you
either you have to be in the arena to see that, and if you're
Or
watching
you
on
need
a
to mic the
TV,
players. Mic the players. That would be fun.
yeah.
So with that being my first ever World Cup game and a big step up, like I'd done under 19 World Cups, I'd done the ICC Cricket World Cup qualifier. It's all the same company, ICC TV, that works closely with Sunset and Vine, with GeoStar, the global rights holder, are amazing to work with. So these guys have taken a real chance on me, being honest, to bring me into this. And I'm there, and I have 2 5-over stints on that first day because there's 7 commentators. there's just 7 commentators in one game. And
In a single game.
in that one game, yeah. So we had Harsha Bogle, we had Nick Knight, we had Owen Morgan, who I grew up playing cricket with, the Irishman turned English captain. Did I say Michael Atherton already? Nasser Hussain. I can't remember who else we had that day. So we had Harsha Bogle was there. There's 7 of us all together. And with 8 overs to go, Nepal looked like they had no chance. 5 overs to go, Lokesh Bam starts getting going. Irie played unbelievable. The Tiger had the most incredible tournament. And someone starts going, they could win this.
Oh, wow.
And they had a brilliant 16th over, maybe 17th over. And the executive producer, the big boss man of all of the ICC, comes into the commentary box. We've got to get Lenny on. Get him on now. So it was 2 commentators. And they hastily mic up a third. There's a separate box for the third person.
Okay.
They sit me in the seat. And I don't want to name the guy because he's a private guy. He said, "You were born to be here today.
Oh, nice.
This is your moment."
How did you feel, bro? So how do you compose yourself in that situation? Because you know, like, the situation, no? Like, so how did you compose yourself, bro?
I think without having had the 7 or 8 years of experience,
That would happen.
it would have been impossible. I'll be honest, you would have crumbled. But I took one deep breath and I listened back to it. I was obviously devastated Nepal lost. There's no one in the world.
But we was happy because we got...
You got so close.
It was like the 300 movie, you know? It's like just to let you know that even God King can bleed, just to bleed. So they had the fear that, oh my God, we're going to lose this.
They had the fear
They
of God.
could never recover from that, brother.
Fear of God.
So we are happy that deep down inside they already lost it because they had
too right.
fear. So for a Nepali team to induce the fear in an English team, the game they created.
And just
That was-
to build on that, there was the most brilliant piece of television in the 19th over. And I can show it to you here if you want. I still have the full game saved. In the 19th over in the chase, Nepal became favourites for the first time. 100%.
Okay.
Because Bam went boom and he went big.
Yeah.
And he played the innings of his life. And all of a sudden, I think if I remember correctly, it was 10 to win off 8.
Yeah.
Then
And he just hit another boundary to bring it to... That's a situation with wickets in hand you should win nine and a half times out of 10. Nepal are favourites.
okay.
And again, with all of these amazing cameramen, and I know what will have happened in the background, the director will have said, "Get me English faces." And he did this brilliant thing, because I think the ball was hit for 6. There's a bit of time. Rather than show the replay again, he did a series of cuts,
Okay.
very quick, between each of the, maybe 6 of the English fielders, the captain, a coach and a fan, a substitute.
Their faces?
Their faces. and complete panic.
Exactly. So
I
that-
mean,
exactly.
I mean, shit the bed panic.
Exactly.
Everything is,
They would have never recovered.
Never
if we-
recovered.
Exactly.
and I remember at that moment, I was firstly thinking, how cool is this to be here?
Yeah.
How brilliant a piece of television is that? And I was thinking, they can do this. And I think everyone in the world thought
Exactly.
that. But look, you asked me, how did I stay calm? The thing that I was so proud of looking back on it was, I think I helped to tell the story well. I think I captured the essence of what Nepal is and the culture is and what that would have meant to the country and still the pride the country should have for getting that close. And I had a message from my phone, obviously you don't have your phone at this point, it's away. And the other thing is, like, it's quite an intense scene.
Yeah.
You have a small commentary box. It'd be half the
But
size
that
of that desk.
energy is too much. No?
3 people, and then because it's coming to the climax, and the ICC digital team are amazing. They do this amazing content online. Are like, this is going to be the biggest story of all time here. This is the biggest cricketing upset in the history of the
Yeah,
sport.
exactly. Exactly.
Ever. So they've got, you know, a big long camera in the back looking over our shoulders. A guy with a phone, literally like I'm here, he's there. You're aware of the fact that a commentary box where there's usually 6, 8, 10 people, there's now 30 people.
It's getting warm inside.
And my phone is away, and I only got to it like 4 or 5 hours later. Like hundreds of messages and amazing, beautiful things. But a great friend of mine said to me, he said, "How is Lenny the calmest one in the box right now?"
Exactly. That's my, like, how did you stay calm, man?
And I took that as the best compliment I could have because like I'm sitting next to Owen Morgan and Nick Knight, former England captain who won the World Cup with England in 2019, English opener, is a fantastic broadcaster. And I was able, I suppose, to hold my composure and get across the story
whole time.
and do it justice. And then sadly the ICC, of course, they had to take the winning moment, and there was a camera. I'll show you the clip after. It was my reaction, and I knew it was going to be on me.
No.
And they posted this; it did millions of views. And I swear to God, I took every fibre of my being not to cry. I was in bits. I was in absolute bits, and all I could think was, do not cry on your first day at a World Cup game. That's all I could
exactly.
think.
You're on camera, man.
like,
You're on
You're on
TV.
camera,
man.
yeah.
No,
God damn it,
but like,
don't do
literally,
it.
it was like this camera was like, and I'm like,
Your lads back home
I'm
gonna kill you, man.
and I'm
It's
like,
how
I
the
remember swallowing, and I was like, Jesus, this is the hardest thing I've ever done. And then when they posted it, God, the messages I got, look, February was
Great.
like I said to my dad, you kill me tomorrow, I'd die happy. It doesn't
February.
matter. Yeah.
Valentine is from Saint Valentine is from Iran.
I wasn't thinking about that at the time. I was
But
thinking
now
about
I
this
remember that. February, month of love, man.
It felt like the month of love with all the Nepali
Yeah,
people.
yeah, it's
It
month
did.
of love. It's month of love. Like, love is all season around here.
100%.
Love is all season around here. And if you have you seen homeless here?
Have I seen homeless people?
Yeah,
Some.
but they are not from Nepal, no.
Is that right? Very few. Like when you compare to other cities, very few.
Now they're very less homeless now.
Yeah, because in
They
Nepal,
went back their home.
You still get a couple in Tamil, don't you? Here?
for you to process that, all that thing was happening. You were in composer, and then Nepal lost everything, and then maybe you came back home, and there was a moment with you all alone. So what were you thinking at that time? Like, what happened today? Did you believe what happened today?
It's so hard to get across, lads. It's like it was.
Yeah. We can never. Like, we haven't been in that situation, so we can only understand. What you're saying.
It's a privilege. It's an honor.
Yes,
it's
of
something
course.
that doesn't rest lightly with me. That there are so many people who would love to do that and love to be a part of that, and the blessing that I have had, and the crazy journey, unintentional journey to become a commentator, to have this amazing affinity, not just with Nepali cricket, but with the associate game and the smaller countries. And like, I feel a huge duty of care to the sport, the amount that it's given me, a duty of care to the associate game to continue to promote it, a duty of care now to a full country to represent them properly and well around the world. And that's not Ireland, that's Nepal.
Yeah.
And Ireland and my original home. But look, it was an unbelievable day. The only way to really describe it, I've never taken a single drug in my life. I have enough madness and fun and zaniness to enjoy things. I'd imagine it's probably what taking a drug feels like. It's that the elation, the ecstasy, the high of that experience, coupled with the crushing defeat at the same time.
Too many emotions at peaks.
Too many emotions.
Too many emotions at peaks, brother.
Yeah,
it's like the heightened anxiety and the excitement and the loss, the heartbreak of a loss.
Yeah, but look, what I did that evening was I told the other we would generally all arrive at the same time and leave at the same time, the commentators. But I knew I had still quite a lot to do. I was doing a digital show for the ICC as well. There was their Digital Insider, which was the original reason I was there, and then they got elevated into the commentary team alongside that. I said to the commentators, guys, please go, because I don't want to hold you up, but I also wanted to kind of savor the moment and take it in.
Yeah.
And our hotel, if you know Mumbai Atoll, the Wankhede Stadium is on Marine Drive, and we were staying just up, literally 1.5 kilometers up at the Oberoi. And I walked home. There was a car there for me, of course, if I needed, but I walked.
But you walked, Marine Drive walk.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
That's awesome,
and
man.
it's something I don't think I'll ever forget. Yeah, my best friend caught me, and it was Jesus.
It's very poetic, brother, because you had that thing, and then you had that walk in a Marine Drive. Yeah. It's very poetic, brother. Ooh. It's like very, I don't know, and that's the experience.
It's something I'll never forget.
Yeah.
And hopefully you can get to do it again in the future.
You've been doing it for so long, like in the World Cup. What do you think? Like, what are we lacking? Like as a Nepali team, like is there anything we're lacking, or we just need more practice? That's all.
I think it's
what happened if we lost?
Why did we lose?
Yeah, why did we lose? Like, tell me.
Game.
Was it the pressure at the last?
Second game, I guess.
I think it's really hard.
Bowling was
to get across how difficult it is at World Cups.
Yeah.
And the reality is, for all the associate sides, Nepal is still an associate side, right? Yeah. And to break this down simply for non-cricket people, right? There are 12 test nations, full members of the ICC, who receive astronomically more funding.
Funding is the main thing, man.
And get significantly more fixture opportunities.
So that they have practice.
Than the 96 associate sides. And it's an uneven scale.
96?
Yeah, there are 96. There's 108 member nations of the ICC. Everywhere from Cameroon to Argentina to Suriname to Canada to Nepal to the Papua New Guinea to Japan to Fiji to Vanuatu. But those 12 test nations have very established cricketing infrastructures with stadiums and test cricket histories.
Everything.
So they have more players, they get more money, they have more fixture opportunities, and they got better facilities.
Yeah. And they have more knowledge base because they've been playing for 100 years.
Correct.
And then now they have decoded the science of cricket.
Yeah.
In which angle your elbows would be so that, because everything's physics, man.
But to break it down that simply, it's the haves and the have-nots.
Yes.
And that's why I love associate cricket, because it's the underdogs.
We love to support underdogs. I don't
100%.
know why, man.
In Ireland, Nepal is wedged between two of the biggest super nations in the world, China and India. You've got to support the underdogs.
Exactly.
We also same in Ireland. So your question, like, I can understand a casual fan who might like cricket a bit and they're tuning in. Why can't we win? Like, the fact they're even on the same pitch as these guys.
Exactly. So for us,
it's actually unbelievable achievement.
England matches for me is a win.
Yeah, it is a win.
It's a win.
But again, I fully endorse that view, and you're so right.
Yeah.
But explain that to the person on the street. Person on the street is just crestfallen and heartbroken. Why didn't we beat South Africa in 2024? Why didn't we beat Bangladesh in 2024? Why is this happening again, sir?
You did so good in the first game, guys.
Exactly,
What happened, right? You partied too much, man.
Maybe partied too much?
No, they're these kids, like, the young players that represent Nepal, they're absolutely unbelievable. They are the model athletes. They don't go partying, they don't go drink. They, honest to God,
just practice, man.
They are fit, as unbelievably fit. And look, Khan deserves huge credit for that, because 10 years ago things were a bit of a mess here.
Yeah.
You know?
Paras Khatka has been a really
unbelievable.
Yeah.
So we want Paras Khatka to be on the show.
I will speak to my lawyer after and see if it's recommended once the reaction to my appearance comes out. Not that I haven't. But Paris do not go under any circumstances.
But he has been a very crucial...
Unbelievable. And you know, to serve his nation in the way he did, and as a player for 20 years, and now, in some ways, this is how much I will speak about the importance of Paras Khatka to this nation. He's probably the best cricketer that has ever played for Nepal to this point. he will end up having, I think, a bigger impact and legacy as an administrator.
Oh yes, yes, he's a very good.
And
We saw that.
and that's a huge statement.
Yes.
Because he was that good as a player, and I think his selflessness, his grace, his presence, and putting others first, particularly his nation first, and what he's done now. The modern player in Nepal, men and women, have every benefit that he never had.
He is making sure that they have the benefit that he never
The
had.
newer generation will
Full
do it.
professional
Yes.
contracts, a brand new TU stadium that
Yeah.
is truly world class with floodlights for the first time. That's the pride of the nation. Many more fixture opportunities than ever before, and look, it's not just him either. You know, Binod Das, the other former national captain, does an amazing job. The president, Chatur Bahadur Chand, Roshan Kumar Singh, the vice president. There's a huge number of people involved in Cannes who, again, in a short period of time, in 10 years, like 10 years ago, they were suspended by the ICC
Yeah.
Why?
because they were a mess, being honest.
Oh yes, of course.
And
The-
I think it's similar to, I don't know football as well, but it's similar to what's going on with ANFA here, right?
Yeah.
I think they're suspended.
Yeah.
but everything will
or there's
now be back on track because of sports and everything will be.
Well, you'd hope so.
Yeah.
And I know, like, coming from today's game, I didn't get to meet him because I was across in the afternoon, but the sports minister was at the cricket today. He met with Paris, by all accounts, a very impressive young man.
Yeah.
Very much knows and recognises the importance of sport to the country and you know, the young people of the country. And it doesn't just have to be about the national team. It's about getting people active right the way across the board. There's a sport for everyone. You know, great culture of volleyball here as well.
Volleyball.
Soccer was very popular back in the day, and you know, it's so many positive effects. You know, get involved in something. It's sport, music.
Yeah.
You know, culture. To have something to share and give. You know, and it gives so much back. It's given me my life, lads. Like, without cricket, what the hell would I be doing?
Exactly. So,
God only knows.
and then you
Be
have
a
cricket.
degenerate somewhere. I don't know what I'm
Exactly. No, that
You
would
would
have
You would have taken.
exactly. Then I would have. Yeah.
I know. Maybe you have done something else. Maybe you,
Who knows? But I promise you, it's given me the greatest adventures in life, and
maybe in the entertainment business.
it's never been dull. But even I suppose this side of me and the side that many Nepali people will know of me, you know, being comfortable to speak to camera, being happy to commute, like that isn't necessarily something I ever thought I would do. It's like, okay, when I was a kid, I was in the drama society and I acted on stage and stuff, but like that felt like a lifetime ago. I was a cricketer, you know, and cricket's kind of found a way for me to be me.
How did you start, like, the love for cricket, man? How did that start?
Yeah, so for me, I don't come from a cricket playing family, and there's very little cricket in Ireland. It's a minority sport. It's probably the 14th, 15th biggest sport, something like that.
What's the first?
So Gaelic sports are by far the biggest, which is national to Ireland only. So that's Gaelic football and Gaelic hurling. Hurling's a cool one with a stick. They also have handball. So that's kind of three sports in one. That's the main one.
Handball.
Then soccer, rugby, golf. Golf's huge. Rory McIlroy, you know, Masters champion. Horse racing is massive. But
Golf was in Scotland.
started in Scotland, but many say the very best courses in the world are in
I don't
Ireland.
know. Okay.
Beautiful links
Golf
courses on the coastlines.
How's the ground in Nepal, in Kathmandu?
The
Golf ground.
The Gokarna Forest Resort.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's
Lovely.
18 holes, no? 18 holes.
18 holes proper. I think
There are deers and we can spotted deers are there.
spotted deers, monkeys.
Yes,
amazing.
So you go there for golfing?
I've played probably 20 times there now, 15
Okay.
times. They look after us incredibly well, really nice people. But
Yeah.
I played last week with Stuart Law, and I've never seen the course in better condition. Beautiful, like really
Very,
lush.
very nice.
The grass and
Green,
everything.
green
right?
grass. And I also played there once during the lockdown, or in and around one of the lockdowns, and the views. Because the valley was clear, right?
Yeah.
No air
Yeah,
pollution.
yeah.
You could
Everything
literally
was
see
closed, right?
It's
the
Thali. It's called Thali. That Gokarna area is called Thali.
Stunning.
It's a stunning place, man.
I was saying to Stu, like, they've already done a great job with it. If they put a little bit more money into it, this thing would be world class. And golf is such a tourism-wise.
Yeah.
You know, you've got these great
a
hotels
huge
in the
game.
city now. Like, one of my biggest things about Nepal is that frustrates me sometimes, being honest, is you speak to tourists who've been here, they don't see anything. They come into, they do Kathmandu for a night, and then they go trekking for 10 days.
Yeah.
And then they leave.
Yeah.
there's so much more to this country.
Exactly.
All
it's
they know
like-
is drinking, right?
And that's the last thing you should do in this country, you know.
Yeah.
And
And
you
the
come
one,
in the Kathmandu and then go for trekking. That's the last 10 days you should do.
and then the one day they did was bloody Tamil in Cap, and it's like, that's it. That's all you've seen.
A tourist should go to a small shop and have a tea with that old man.
Exactly.
Even though if you don't both know the language, you can always smile and have a communication.
But
The trekking part should be for like just enjoyment at the end.
Exactly.
Finish it up with the trekking.
This city, right? And I know it's 3 cities. You got Kathmandu, Lalapur, Bhaktapur. It's like if you imagine a present, right, that has 1,000 sheets of wrapping paper around it. And each time you take one off, it unveils something else.
Something
new,
else.
something-
This is the,
And that's what this, like, and I've had it even on this trip, because usually I stay in Salty Mode. This time the guys who brought me over asked me to stay in Durbar Mark. And I went up to a part kind of north and east of there, in and around where, I can't remember the name of the suburb. I'd never been there before, got lost in it, ended up down some alley, found the most amazing coffee shop I've ever been in.
exactly. Yeah.
I probably can't even tell you the name of it,
Exactly.
or where it was.
Exactly.
But that's not one-off case. There's hundreds of those.
Yes.
And half of the alleys you go down have a cafe with a guy playing a guitar. There's someone brewing coffee. There's someone making cakes.
Why everybody is smiling?
And everyone's happy.
Yeah, why everybody is smiling, bro?
And like, don't get me wrong, there's issues here. And I know the government's going to have a hell of a job in their hands.
Yeah.
Air pollution is the biggest thing.
It's an uphill battle for these new
Yeah.
lads, like these
And there's
young guys.
so many reasons why the air pollution can't just be solved overnight. I get that. But you even think back my first visit 2018 to now, the city's much cleaner than it was.
Yeah, very cool.
And like the way I don't know, I hope this isn't derogatory, I don't mean it to be, but like some people say to me, "Oh, Lenny, what's it like there?" I said, "Oh, well, look, it's dusty. It's dirty."
But it was back in 2000. Oh.
No, just generally.
That's what Nepali say as well when they
Yeah,
come from
it's
other
dusty.
countries.
It's
so polluted.
It can be dusty. It can be dirty. There can be huge, social issues. There can be real challenges and problems, connectivity and infrastructure and traffic. But it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
Exactly,
it
Andrew,
really is.
Exactly.
So there's like you're balancing all these things.
Yeah.
But my God, the spirit of the place.
The
is
exact thing you
amazing.
like about Nepalis is the exact thing we like about Nepalis, brother. The exact thing
same
you
thing,
like,
yeah.
the food, the people, the love
And
you
it's
get.
chaos. It's
chaos, and we exactly feel that and love it,
The bike goes by you, there's 6 people on it.
Exactly.
There's another guy carrying a ladder.
Exactly.
There's this guy kind of hitting at this electrical wires. That
Yeah.
what are you doing? Don't hit
Everything's
them.
free flow.
Why? It's going to blow up. And there's there's a monkey going across this thing. And it's,
Somebody sees you and they're coming to tell you something.
and they're coming and going, tackle you down. Isn't it?
It's vibrant. It's vibrant, brother.
I brought Stuart Law to Bauda Stupa the other day. You've never
Oh.
been?
About this.
And we went up to I think it's the Roadhouse Cafe, isn't it? On the
Yeah,
fourth.
top.
Yes, yes.
He's like, Lenny, what is this place? I was like, mate.
It's magic. It's magical.
The visual.
But
Well-
again, you could drive past Bauda Stupa and not have any idea it's
Exactly.
That's the door, man. That's the door.
there. It's an actual UNESCO World Heritage Site, right? It's a
Exactly.
You could go by it, you wouldn't even
You
know.
don't know, yeah.
But then you kind of come in through this kind of like slide,
Get inside the
okay.
door, then it's a
and you're
big.
like, your jaw drops, and you're like, this is.
So it's like it needs a lot of marketing. Those places people need to know. People need to go.
It's World Heritage
Oh, yeah?
Site, man.
I suppose the one thing I hope it doesn't happen, or what it doesn't become, is like, I've heard stories about Thailand in the 1980s or early 90s. I think people talk about Thailand being a bit ruined now. I'm sure there's still incredible parts.
Thailand is ruined now because of
Compared
people.
to-
Yeah, compared to what it was
So
before.
maybe
I see a lot
tourism.
of
Maybe we need to stop telling people about it and keep it as our secret.
Exactly.
The good places. Stop telling about the good places, man.
Yeah.
Keep it hidden.
But I tell you, the Lalapur side, Jamshakil, Sanapa.
food. What food do you like, man?
I went to a place the other day, Mox.
Mox.
Mox,
Okay.
yeah.
You like it?
Jamshakil.
Again, lost down a back alley.
Yeah.
What's this? It's like
Exactly.
this
Go inside
courtyard.
this
Like
huge place, right?
on the second floor, there's a load of kids doing karate practice. On the
Dancing.
third floor, there's a gym thing. In the corner, there's like a little bar. Then
And there's a Karma Cafe.
There's a coffee shop there.
Yeah.
And then Then you come up the steps and you come into this amazing restaurant.
Yeah.
And then there's a secret door where there's a rock gig on.
Ah.
It's just lads, heavy metal lads.
Yeah, they're practicing.
And I'm like, what is this place? It's like
And then
incredible.
Sanepa side, that Sanepa Lalitpur side is really,
it's proper.
it's proper. It's like
I think if I retire here, which could well happen, I think it'll be in Sanepa.
Yeah,
The only
exactly.
thing that's left is for you to learn Nepali, then you're whole Nepali.
Okay, what's the easiest way? Come on, boys. You two are smart boys. What's the
Non-Nepali.
easiest
you
way
have
meet
to
someone?
have somebody who speaks Nepali with somebody else, and you hang out with that. Without
no
that,
apps or
No, you don't need that.
YouTube or nothing.
apps, you will be very AI kind of thing.
राम्रै
हुनुहुन्छ कस्तो छ तपाईलाई मलाई ठीक छ तपाईलाई कस्तो छ
Nepali hasn't picked up Nepali language yet properly. So
you gotta hang you gotta spend time with Jack Dai, man. He'll
Yeah.
teach you. That guy
please don't fight though.
I tell you, Jack Dai, you know, his dad came. His dad was the one who started this Everest marathon and stuff, running around, you know, all this
Running around.
crazy kind of things, you know, in the mountains. He after London marathon,
Crazy people running
he
around
had
in
that
the
idea
mountains,
that why don't we do it in the mountains?
Mountains, man.
Nepali
The highest
people.
mountain in the
Yeah.
world.
Just run. We need to run in the mountain.
So the same love that you have, Jack dad's had, and then Jack is also called by the mountain. So he now is
Lives
married.
in Nepal, yeah.
He's married with a Nepali. He's
Oh,
a
he's
Zwai.
married-
He's a
he's married
Zwai,
in Nepal.
man. He has a
Yeah, he's a Nepali joint.
So the entire he's a Jaisap.
yeah,
he's
he's
a
a
Jaisap,
Jaisap.
Yeah. So the entire purpose of this podcast is to get me married to a Nepali lady.
Yeah.
Well, that may be true. That
Yeah,
may be
fair.
true.
And
That may
then
be true.
Jack was talking to his dad in, of course, British English. And I was thinking, why is Jack speaking in English? He's
You were actually
I
surprised.
thought, yeah, I
Yeah,
was
because
like,
he talks really good Nepali, right?
he's like, ditto like Nepali, no? The
Fluent,
lingo,
like.
the lingo, the
Wow.
lingo.
In like he was in
Respect to that.
podcast for 2 hours, he talked in Nepali with us.
That's good going.
That's really good. And then, so
I
he
am
was,
sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, Andrew, but you gotta learn.
Okay.
We love you so much that you to learn
We'll get
Nepali,
you a
man.
school.
You get to
I
the
got
private
school.
school.
I'm gonna get on it.
All right, look, somebody please let's
Teach him
Andrew
Nepali.
some Nepali.
एउटा सिकाइदिनु न, just one word.
Azur.
One word. राम्रो.
Azur.
We'll teach you
Kalagi.
some nice good words like.
Okay.
Atti khatra.
Atik Hatra.
Atti, ATTI.
Yeah.
Atti khatra is like too damn good.
Atik Kotra.
Atti khatra. Yeah.
What did I? Mitosa.
And then you say
chicken
Atti
kote
mitosa.
momo.
You can add Atti in. Atti is like extreme. So Atti mitosa is like very mitosa.
Ati Mitosa.
Atti
Okay.
is like.
Now say chwank.
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 Chwak.
Chwank.
Your words don't come. Like,
No, no.
Exactly.
It's like him trying to teach me the name.
I'm not telling you bad words. I'm not telling you bad words.
We'll just go Casey.
All right,
Let's
now.
go Casey.
You say chwank and you'll get married to a Nepali girl.
If somebody
Call her
has a
Chwank.
look, Chwank. Call her
Chwank.
Chwank. Chwank is beautiful.
Chwank. See,
You are very beautiful.
you have a very poor enunciation. Do you know what enunciation is? Enunciation is specifically your
The way
How
of
you say
saying
it.
it,
yeah,
putting it out there.
very bad.
That's how
Is he a real podcaster?
That's how it's said. That's how it's said. That's how it's said. Chwank.
Chwank is like no. When you say like
I'm
that,
joking. I'm joking.
it's not. You're not saying beautiful. You are saying sexy. When you
Chwank.
say- Yeah. When you say chwank, it's like
Chwank.
chwank ramro. So chwank is chwank.
Timmy chwank chau.
But when you say chwank, it's like
Timmy chwank chau. That's bad.
The funny thing I find about when people are teaching me the few words is that I have a very different, because they're teaching me by pronunciation, I then have a very different idea in my head of how it actually is spelt.
exactly.
So like Tiksa,
Tiksa.
I thought that was Tiksa.
Tiksa.
Yeah, but it's not, right?
Tiksa.
Almost.
Yes, there
Just
is
add a
tik.
C.
Yeah, tiksa.
That's how we
Okay.
type as well.
But like lots of words.
Tha. It's th.
Yeah, TH is it?
Th is tha.
Tus.
Tha. So
Tiksa.
tha is like it's
Tiksa.
here and then tha.
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 It was funny actually. Yesterday, I walked into the barber that I usually go to where I get my head shaved because I knew I was coming on this incredibly important podcast. I had to look good. I knew that I needed to be sharp, tacklu dai.
And then, what a joke, man. Taklu Dai goes to barber. It's kind of a premise for a joke, you know. One day, you know, Taklu guys go to a barber. It's like, but
Two
to shave.
tattoo guys go. So I went in to get a head shave. He's amazing, this guy, just there in salty mode actually. And I walked in and there was two guys I did not recognize in the back of the barber and there was no one in the chairs. So I said, Namaste, Sanche Nunsa. And they looked at me. I was like, Namaste, Sanche Nunsa. And they've looked at me again. I was like, Tiksa? And they still said nothing. They were Indian.
Oh, come on, man. So ठीक is like in India.
You could say Tika Tika.
ठीक है ना.
Yeah. But then the barber who he was like literally down the alley 50 meters away. He came and he was like, namaste. He's like, Takludai, you're back. Brilliant. Yeah. And I was like, these guys Indian? Indian. I was like, okay, it makes sense now.
So you stay around in Saltimore?
Yeah, so look, I've stayed all over the city, but yeah, in recent times, there's a hotel there, Hyatt Centric, amazing.
Yeah, Hyatt, okay.
They're literally kind of like my family in Nepal.
Okay.
I've never seen service or kindness like
So what
this.
food is that you like in Nepal? Like what food, man?
I do like dal bat, but my go-to, honestly, like when I've not here, first night, get in, chicken kote momo, Coca-Cola, done deal.
Yeah?
Momo.
Mate,
Momo is the...
Everybody loves
where,
momo.
Which momo? Where?
Kote,
Chicken kote
like
momo.
I've had them all. I've had the boiled ones, deep fried ones. The
Kote is good, kote is good.
Kote is it's the absolute boss.
You tried open momo, Sumai?
Sumai,
It's
don't
open
know.
momo.
I've tried buff. I've tried veg, but I don't think I've tried.
It's like a tulip flower. It's
Oh
open.
yes, I have. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
I've tried
comes with
those.
the
As well.
peanut. It's three
Bigger
different-
ones as well.
Yeah, bigger ones as well.
But no,
You
like
get in both
the kote, if they're done properly,
Yes,
with like the
butter, right?
Oh, and then you take like just your fork in half, and that sauce. The thing I like, all the different.
Sushi, right?
Yeah, actually. अहिले खाउँला नि momo. We'll have momo after this.
Oh, done. Can we go now?
Yeah, we'll go after.
Honestly, like, I think it's such a delicacy. So I like dal bat. I've been brought to a couple of Newari places.
Okay.
They do. I've tried the like the barbecue meat they do with that. and
Sekwa.
Yeah, had the mutton sekwa. Really good.
You want to have mutton sekwa today?
Bloody good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that for sure. And then wasn't a big fan. You know the like kind of dried rice it comes with. In the
Yeah,
nor- in-
it's sirau yeah. Bhujia. It's called
Yeah,
bhujia.
Muri. It's called
Yeah,
muri.
it's okay.
Something, yeah. Murai.
But yeah, I suppose.
The pickle must be good. Though.
Yeah,
Pickle must be
that's
good.
nice.
You go
too.
for spicy food. You used
Not
to?
not a big spicy man, so yeah, not a big fan of that. But the thing I do love about Kathmandu is that it's not just Nepali cuisine, is it? Like the quality of food there is incredible, right the way across the city. Like there's places across in Lalapur, Fair Play up in Durbar Morg, Tresar is a place I go all the time.
Yeah.
I love it there. Look after me so well, and it's like the food is really high quality.
Oh,
Yeah.
Trisara is my childhood friends. Those guys.
Brilliant guys. And,
Yeah.
and again, it's like when you walk in, it's like an old friend
Yeah.
arriving back.
Yeah.
And like
Greeting you, right?
you don't get that elsewhere in the world. You just
Exactly.
don't get it. Like, and I think when you see the quality and the caliber of the chefs, there's a huge culture of good cooking here.
Yeah.
Good hospitality.
Yeah.
and-
All the
and-
India.
Yeah.
All India, Delhi, Mumbai,
So many Nepali
everybody
working in hospitality.
And then you see a good French restaurant, all those Bentleys are lining up, everything. And back of this kitchen, everything
Nepalis.
is doing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I went to the Bangalore thing. It's a French restaurant. This is a high, fine dining, everything. And then I see the kitchen. Everything is like it's fairing in Nepali. All the Nepali guys,
I was in. I'm going to forget the name of the cafe. It's not Leopold's.
Oh,
But it's the one round the corner. Thank you so much. There's another really famous cafe. It's in the same area, really close to Leopold's. It's actually kind of a late night drinking place as well. And I went in there for a beer with Preston Momsen, who's a former Scottish captain after Nepal beat Scotland
okay.
that night. And we went and sat down. And it was late. It was, I think the game it was a long old night. It was probably 12:30. So the chefs had probably just finished up. And they came out of the kitchen and they were like, "Oh my God, Taklu Dai."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All Nepali, every single one.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they were so pumped.
Leopold Cafe. Yeah, I went to Leopold's, man. There's still
Amazing.
the bullet hole.
Yeah, still there.
I just went to see the bullet hole there.
My favourite things I got emotional, so I couldn't really finish the story. But my favourite thing about that World Cup experience, probably
Yeah.
the
So
whole.
I had to divert you,
No,
so
you
that-
did. Thank God you took.
Yeah, exactly.
You were-
I did that.
you
I had to
you're
divert you,
actually
man.
Very good hosting. See.
No, I thought that.
No,
I'm
the world knows it.
No, I sorry. We're in Ireland. We wear our heart in our sleeves, so we're
Yeah.
emotional. We're like Nepali. We're emotional. people.
Very emotional people.
But my favourite part of that whole experience was, Owen Morgan is a guy that I grew up with. I played cricket against him my whole life. And we hadn't, I'm not saying we were out of contact, but I wouldn't have seen him that much when he was off playing for England. And I saw him occasional message, I've been in an occasional wedding with him, that sort of stuff. But, to reconnect with him that night, And at the end of the night, you know, after that walk home, he's messaged and he said, Lenny, we're going for a beer here, will you come?
Yeah.
So I went for a beer, and that led to a load more beers.
Of course.
And
A
then
lot more beers.
Owen, who's got a great ability to, you know, he's a very generous guy and he's a wonderful man with his time. He's like, Lenny, right, everyone else is gone. He's like, do you fancy having a few more back at the hotel? So, you know, we're drinking with a whole group of people till, let's say, 1 a.m. or 1:30. And then from 1:30 till 3:30 in the morning, me and him sitting out on the terrace at the Oberoi Hotel, in which the bar was closed, but he just went and said, yeah, you'll be reopening that. It's Owen Morgan. World Cup winner. They were like, oh,
Exactly.
yes. We went out and sat on you could see Marine Drive out behind us. We sat there, and
Very good area.
and he said to me that night, and for those who know Owen, they'll know this, he doesn't say things if he doesn't mean them. There's a reason he became the England captain. Incredible leader, very focused, steely-eyed guy. He said, Lenny, that's one of my favourite days I've ever had in cricket today. And he didn't mind if England won or lost. The only reason he might have cared, he's good mates with Brendan McCullum, he might not have wanted the hassle.
Yeah.
But he said to reconnect with you, to see your love for Nepal, to see how good these guys are. He said, honestly, top 5 days I've ever had in cricket. I've loved it.
So that's
the guy who's won the World Cup.
Brilliant
Exactly,
cricket.
that's like, yeah.
And like it was so genuine, and we've connected more since. We're in regular contact now, and it's just like, cricket is that great unifier. It's that hard, like, you know, you might not see a guy for 20 years, but he was good fun to play against. I enjoyed playing against him. We're back together.
Remember
and,
everything.
yeah,
Strong memory. It builds a strong memory, you know.
yeah, 100%. And you, no matter who it was you played against, whether you had success or failed against, it doesn't matter. It was about connecting with people, wasn't it? And I think that's what cricket does so well, because we spend so much time together, and our sport goes so long. Yeah.
So do you have like hope for Nepali cricket now? Is the government is now a different kind of mindset government?
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope that the government do get behind them. I believe that the second phase of that TU ground is going to be completed. The biggest thing I would say to them, I suppose, in terms of their support for cricket, is it's not just about the very elite end. I would love to see I've just come back from Sudar Prashim, the passion for the game out there. Every field you looked at, every alleyway you went down, every shop you went in, there was cricket.
So my wife is from Sudar Pasim.
Amazing place.
She used to play cricket.
Loved it. So it's like,
She's a batsman.
it's give batter, not batsman.
Batter. Sorry, batter.
She, you know,
No, the way me, I
she's the batsman.
the way she beats me, she's a batsman.
But I think for me, it's about more than just the kind of big world-class stadia. You know, it's about giving everyone access to a sport that is inherently Nepalese now. You know,
yes.
and it's about getting plastic bats and balls into every schoolyard. It's about getting basic facilities like we went to a great little academy there in Dangadi. There's another one in down in Birgunjo is in. But you know, they're exceptions to the rule. They're privately owned, privately funded. They've got a small plot of land. It's not even a full cricket oval.
Just the net two-side and the ground, right?
Exactly. So I think sometimes there's like almost an infatuation or a focus just on the big stadium projects. Let's build the Gautam Buddha Stadium. But like, what I'd almost love to see is yes, a couple of those, but give me 200 academies, you know, evenly split across the whole nation, right the way from the far west to the far east, to give everyone an access point to cricket. And really, all that needs is to grant some land. And, you know, to give an infrastructure for turf pitches to be played on, netting, some indoor facilities, let's hope, too.
Just put a government cricket academy, right?
Yeah, amazing. And like, I always think back to what Monty Desai said when he arrived here at the start of 2023. There was one bowling machine in the country at that point.
Boy.
One bowling machine. You know, and that's God, I might be getting the total wrong, but that's kind of like a $1,000 piece of kit. You know? So, like, if they can not just invest in the elite, but the grassroots too.
Yeah.
We're going to see the benefits of that in 20 years' time, which isn't quite as
And it's good
sexy
for the
or as attractive, and it's not going to mean it doesn't mean you're going to go win that World Cup game in 5 years. But all of a sudden, in 20, 30 years, Nepal's going to be a cricketing behemoth.
Exactly.
And the key thing you have here is a love for the game and a fanaticism and a passion. And the ICC notice that and see that all the time. Yeah. And they keep referring to Nepal as their kind of poster boy of what is the potential future.
Potential future of cricket
Yeah.
worldwide,
Exactly, and they're making no bones about it. They're nailing them as a target market. It's the reason, I'll be honest, that I was probably brought in as a digital insider and then brought onto the commentary to kind of add value to that, I hope.
You're doing a very good job, Andrew. You're doing a good job.
But like,
Because you do it such a great job, we have a gift for you. For your great job.
is it
Yeah.
is it as good as my five cupcakes I brought?
No, we
Not
knew.
that good, but
What have we got?
tried.
Let's have a look.
We tried.
We tried.
They've already been eaten, all 5 cupcakes.
Exactly.
The production crew are shocking. They just keep eating in the background. Okay, what have you got here, guys? Let's see, haluka. Okay,
That is a haluka.
It's very,
Beautiful.
very light.
okay, very light.
Haluka means light.
Is this some kind of a hair transplant? Or-
Yeah.
No.
We're giving you our hairs, man.
Follow
The red
us.
one is
This is
also
follow-
sorry.
Is there an order I need to open these in? Because there's
No,
3
no,
of them.
no,
No,
no.
you can just-
Any order you can open.
And there's no it's not like a 3-card Monte trick, no?
No.
Okay, you sure? Let's see. Thank you very
Guy
much.
behind, he's recording everything.
Okay, right on it.
there.
So
Yeah,
he's-
not
he's
enough cameras
coming,
on
he's
us.
my friend, so he does this.
Can I just tell you one thing? I literally have no idea what I'm about to open here. Like, I mean, I don't know, is it an earring? Is
might
it-
be a
is it
picture of a dildo, man.
It's just a finger, man. It's just a finger.
It might be a picture of a finger.
If it's a beard comb, that's for you. Okay, let's see. Ah, look at that.
That's
That's a phone holder, man. That's a phone holder.
Ooh,
That's you. You
Like
hold your
it.
phone with that.
that's a good. That it works. Ah, so you're straight in to be able to watch them.
Yeah.
Watch some movies while you're
Simple.
eating.
Solid branding.
Simple hack.
And beautifully handmade, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yes.
And missing made.
So.
But the logo.
Yeah, I like that.
There's the
Chill pill.
logo. Yeah.
Beautiful. Do I keep going?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
For that guy, please. He's been listening to us for the whole time just for
Just
this,
for
man.
this.
Just for this, man.
Thank you, Dan.
He's here just for this.
There's a QR code. Scan that.
That's
Scan it right there.
You need to pay for things. Like, we just gave
Oh,
you.
sorry. Okay.
That's the QR code
payment
for
portal.
that. Scan.
Gotta get on see one now. Yeah.
All right.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Chill
All right.
pill.
Now let's
Beautiful.
check the third one.
Third one. Did I do these in a good order?
Good order, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
The
I
red
think-
one.
yeah,
The
accidentally.
red one.
The
at
red
last.
one.
The red
Yeah,
is
red.
the
color
There's
of-
probably some psychology to that.
Yeah.
The reason I did.
Yeah, that's why
say
you
the best
took it
till
in the
last.
last, yeah.
More QR code.
Yes.
Freeze that
yes,
frame.
yes,
Scan
please.
that code. There
We
we are.
need some money, Andrew. That's the good
The
one.
red one.
Oh my God! Look at that. Dakatopi, namaste. Oh
That's good one, man.
That is.
That is the red one thing for you.
Oh,
That's just no color. This is
the
like-
others can go. They're gone.
Yeah.
That is incredible. Thank you. That's a bloody good likeness as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the glasses, the Dakatopi. I love that Dakatopi. That's Pradeep Irie's wife gave that to. I have an unusually large head.
Yeah, yes.
Any topi I get has to be custom made. 24 inches or something.
Of course.
So she made me that, and I love it. Thank you, Dandavad. Incredibly kind. That's awesome. Man.
That's it.
What is it?
He said, that's it, man.
Oh,
Thank you
that's
very
it.
much.
And wrap.
Now I can leave, man.
That's it. That's it.
And this is these you handcraft these? It's 50-50. Awesome, man. Thank you.
They just handcraft the QR code, man.
I will say one thing. I'm not sure I can like arrive to somebody and meet them and be like, "Hi." Might be a touch narcissistic. Yeah, hi. Right there.
Do you know who this is?
Yeah. Sorry, you don't know who I am? Like,
Exactly.
obviously.
There's a keyring on my face, man.
In Ireland, we're kind of like, it's baked into us a bit like from the ICC. Actually, you should never talk about yourself. So like, a lot of this stuff in the spotlight is doesn't come naturally. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, Cillian Murphy, that guy I referred to earlier. I think he gave what's the second shortest Oscar speech.
Exactly.
When he won it, because he's like, oh God, why are all these people saying I'm good at something? Let's move swiftly on. Let's talk about something else. But that's hugely kind. Very grateful. Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. I'll
Thank you
treasure
so
that.
So that's all the footage he needs. Now
Well,
let's
yours is
move
done.
on, man.
This is too good, man.
Yeah, sorry, I stole your phone.
Yeah, no worries, no
It's
worries.
yours.
Just don't take it home.
That's cool, man.
It's cool one, man.
I like the way there's a sensory experience to it as well. That's cool. Very good. Would work well for Braille.
Yes.
100%. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Really cool. There's a real kind of skill and arts and crafts vibe here, isn't there?
Everybody's an artist here, man.
One other gift I got given once, which I still have, and I use 365 days of the year. I got gifted a leather handmade passport holder with my name on the front of it. And it's like I'm not a big possessions guy. I don't really vibe off possessions. I'm happiest when I literally have my small backpack and nothing else.
And running around, yeah.
Yeah, like probably at my happiest when I get to somewhere like Goa or Bali and I just get a motorbike and a little backpack. That's me.
So like, have you been to around like Nepal rather than like except for work? Leisure, like going around in places, hiking and stuff.
The weird thing is, my time here,
it's very limited.
It's often cricket focused.
Oh yes.
And then the series, the way they work, if it's internationals, it'll be, let's say, a game and a day off, then a game and a day off. So there isn't often the window to get out. If it's a franchise league, Nepal Premier League, you know, we're here for 28 days and there's 24 match days. So it's not really conducive to getting somewhere for 2 or 3 days.
No long rides.
And I think of all the times I've been here, so I did one event down in Bairawa, which was hot. My God, it was hot.
Yeah.
But I found and discovered a love for the sugarcane juice there. Oh my God.
The lifesaver.
Very good.
Super. And with that like lemon lime in it and a bit of salt. We had like 2 of those every day. And then I got brought down for a day trip to similar area down to the birthplace of Lord Gautam Buddha, which I did not expect to affect me so much because I'm not really a religious person.
Yeah, but it does affect you, man.
Hugely spiritual.
Yeah, because
Lumbini?
Lumbini, yeah. Lumbini
brother, the
province.
energy, but Buddha was born there. The energy is still there.
Mate, you could feel it's so tranquil.
Yes, you can always feel that.
And then this gig I'm doing at the moment with WorldLink Communications here for their Beat the Speed challenge, they're flying me around to the stops. There's like 23 cities they're taking in across Nepal from all the way to the far east to the far west. Now, obviously, again, my time's a bit limited, but I was able to get down for a full day down to, we landed in Simera and then went down to Bir Gunj. And then just this weekend gone out to Sudar Prashim for the first time, which was very overwhelmingly beautiful and I adored. And now on Thursday, just a couple of days' time, I head down to Pokhara for the first time, which is crazy. I've been here 40 times.
You've not been to Pokhara?
Never been to Pokhara. Yeah. So that's
Pokhara.
I've heard. I'm
You
hearing
will
big
love
things.
it. You
I
will
almost
be
want to
there
go in
every
with
time.
lower expectations because everyone's saying it's that good, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome.
No, it's like whatever
Bad, man,
Kathmandu
it's
is.
bad.
It's-
You're not gonna like it.
It's going to be, there you go. That's good. Good from you, Casey. His first good performance. First good performance of the day. We got him there. Took a while, but we got him there.
Yeah.
So no, it's super excited for that because I've heard so much about Pokhara.
Oh man, you gotta go to Pokhara, man. Pokhara is, you know, like I used to.
You like
stay-
adventure sports? Like, you like that?
I wouldn't jump out of a plane or anything, but like I've no fear of heights. Like I'd definitely be up for trying stuff. Yeah.
Paragliding, you
Yeah. Yeah.
bungee jumping, paragliding.
Bungee jumping out of a plane? No. Don't see the purpose.
What about the white river rafting?
Yeah, would love that.
That's
like
sounds
mountain
fun.
like rock climbing, that sort of stuff. You know, trekking, love.
Now is the time if you want to go rafting.
Rafting's good.
Rafting, yeah, no, it's good.
Okay,
now.
right on. I'll see if we can. I can twist
raining.
some
How many
arms.
days? How many days here?
Probably only got 2 days there, and then I got to get to Chitwan for something. It's going to be
my
first time
God.
to Chitwan.
Yeah.
Chitwan is very nice.
You've been to Chitwan before?
No, first time.
You not like it.
So you like Sekwa and go to Bhetghat and have that tas, no Sekwa.
Tas?
Tas, it's called tas. TAAS.
That's like a type of sequa.
Yeah, mutton.
Yes, it's a type of Sekwa. So ask your guys, I want to have tas, that's my requirement.
I had the mutton sequa out in Sudar
So
Prashim.
tas
It
is
was-
different. Tas is different.
That is something different. Some different part of mutton, I guess.
No.
I have no idea, man.
It's not different part of mutton, man. It's
The
like,
way it's cooked, I guess.
it's the same balls. No. It's not the same balls. But it's the same thing
Different
with the
balls.
different spices. It's like 22 spices and the making process is different.
Nice.
So then the marination process may be different. So try it.
And poker is kind of really coming up now from a tourism perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always been like that.
Yeah.
Because it's a gateway to Annapurna circuit and stuff.
The one thing, it was actually the other Casey, Karen Casey told me, he said, if you're, because I'm always threatened, I was like, okay, I got to get 10 days here to properly do a bit of trekking. And he told me ABC is the one to do.
Yeah.
He said it's
Yes.
he showed me some footage.
Stuff.
It's the stuff.
Is it tough?
It is tough.
Up to the glacial,
People like
glacial.
who haven't done any
Easy
hiking
stuff.
or trekking is very tough for them.
EBC टफ हो नि एबिसी भन्दा
ABC पनि टफै छ नि त कहिले हाइकिङ नगर्नेलाई त कस्तो भयो
I
त
feel a bit judged there. He
No.
kind of looked at me and was like, "Really, ABC, you?"
If anyone, it's you, man. You can do
anyone,
it.
it's you.
If anyone, you
I felt
can
it was a
do
bit
it,
like,
man.
yeah,
Exactly.
you're too fat
You
to
could
do
do
ABC.
it, man. You could
Because
do it.
for us it will take 5 steps. For you it's one step.
You could do it better than us.
So it's 1:5 ratio, brother. It takes 5 days for us. It takes 1 day for you.
But it's kind of like a 10-day trek, right?
Yeah.
yeah. But
You can make it up to 10 days, but you can also shrink it down to 5 maybe.
okay.
It's just the altitude thing, like you just
I've heard-
habitate with that thing, like
Acclimatize.
I heard altitude sickness is horrendous as well.
Yes.
Like it's no joke.
And then that sickness is also horrendous. And then the scam that was associated with that is also.
yeah,
What's this? I
The
don't.
scam is that
the saving one, like
they make tourists call for a helicopter saying that they got altitude sickness, and then they won't
Charge them through the roof.
charge them, not the insurance company.
Clever. Good scam.
Good scam.
doing it for
That's not a
years.
clever scam.
I've got a very good mate back home who always has wanted to come to the Himalayas. So I think it's a sort of bucket list trip for the two of us. He'll probably come out, maybe a couple other mates. and we'll
Next
go
time on
some point.
holiday, just come
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Nepal and just enjoy.
And I would love to say we wouldn't vlog it, but it would kind of be a cool thing to vlog, wouldn't
Yeah, vlog it and
do
they
it,
do
man.
some biking, and you are here in Nepal, man. You got to explore so many things. You just found the people, now find places.
it? Yeah, too right, man.
Now and then you'll understand why the people are like that, because it's of the place also. You know, the place also
what it's all
affects.
about.
It's what you see when you wake up in the morning. It's kind of what you hear when you wake up in the morning. It's kind of what you smell in the morning. So that all saves your day, man. That's why
Absolutely.
so it's kind of a magic place here. It's not only you. We also feel the same thing as you.
Oh, and
you know.
it's that majesty, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
that beauty.
Ah,
beauty,
Majestic
beauty.
was killed. Oh,
Not that kind of majesty. that magic nature.
You love it,
Yeah,
like
majestic.
waking up in Chitu and like all the birds, noise and everything. Like,
you'll see the rhino
it's
in the
really
street.
nice.
I love those videos. I get sent them sometimes of the
real.
rhinos just walking through the street.
Yes, it's
Did you see the jogger the other day?
Yeah.
Did you see that one? There was like a jogger out for his morning jog. And
Yeah, and then he was.
and the CCTV is like him jogging through this, and then sprinting back
Yeah.
the other way with the rhino right after him.
It'll kill you,
I
man.
hope he's okay. I don't.
Yeah, he's okay. He's okay.
Shouldn't be laughing if he's dead.
The
but-
rhino is also like a die here.
Rhino died.
Rhino
die.
He's a rhino die, man.
It's like rhino
Just
die.
chilling in the street, man.
Street,
Rhino die.
Horny die.
Horny die.
Horny die.
One horny die.
One on die.
One horny
The
die.
one horn die. Acorn die.
एकदम horny die. So, like about kiss or
Like moving forward, like what's your next plan? Like what do you want to achieve? Like just we are ending the show like
Yeah,
like,
man.
end of the show, like
That's a great question, and I really don't think I got an answer. I've loved every single second of this insane
It's a ride.
8 years that I've had. The biggest thing, my mum's actually said it to me. She's like, "You were never going to be one who would have followed a normal path." And you know, I think they get great enjoyment. My mum and my dad, they're getting elderly now. My dad's going to turn 80 next month.
Oh.
Incredible.
birthday, man.
Yeah, Mark, the great man. He's a legend.
My dad is very young, man. He's 64.
64 was a good
Yeah.
goal. It was a Beatles song named after him, of course. But look, as long as life isn't boring, I don't think I could have ever done a 9 to 5. I did it twice.
Same year, bro.
But both times when I did it, it was in cricket. So like I kind of had enough variety. But
was-
even aspects of that, someone like, and I used to hate it. You know, you'd work your bum off, and you'd finish at 11 p.m. that night
Yeah.
on a project you had to finish. And then if you weren't in there the next morning at 9 a.m., well, that's noted. You know, there's
Too
just
much partying, yeah?
yeah, and it's like stupid. So look, as long as I'm still enjoying the journey, I love traveling. I adore it. I actually feel anxious when I'm in the one place for too long. Like I'm always looking forward to the next thing. So
Keep moving.
Yeah, got to keep moving. And there's a man I adore and look up to probably more than anyone is nothing to do with cricket, but Anthony Bourdain. I don't know if you know Anthony Bourdain.
Yes, the cook.
And you know,
Chef.
tragically,
He took his own life.
yeah, tragically gone from us now. But he probably lived more in his 50-odd years.
Exactly, I feel
than
that. Yeah.
500 people put together. And one of his great mantras in life was move.
Move.
And you gotta keep moving.
His program was what was his program?
Parts Unknown for CNN.
Yeah.
And there is
In Vietnam, he's a big thing. Like every shop, every street, small vendor has his photo there, man.
he ate with literal presidents
Exactly.
and kings
Yes.
and paupers and treated them the same, and that's something I hopefully comes across from me, that it doesn't matter who I meet, I will treat them the same and be kind to them. I think kindness is a massive thing, but his mantra of, we're only here once, get up off the couch and move. And if you don't move, you're going to regret it.
And then they're saying, there's the more you around, the more you find out. Yeah,
that's a little different.
Yeah, no. To discover something, also you need to f around, man.
Yeah,
to discover an element, you need to f around with chemicals. Yeah, the more you f around, the more you find out.
I don't think you can directly quote the two things, but yes.
But I really like this. The more you f around, the more you find out.
Yeah,
And that's exactly how humans have discovered everything.
100%.
Yeah,
And look,
everybody was f around. Einstein was around with his brain exercises, man.
the greatest artists were
Exactly. Newton was around, man.
as well. The Beatles at all.
Who knows what he was doing under the tree? He was the more
Maybe he was disturbed by that apple.
Exactly.
mid thrust.
Yeah,
The apple came too early, man. That's the problem, man.
But look, I think it's a great mantra to have, and it's a gift. I know life can be tough, it can be difficult, and people don't have things, but we're all blessed to be here in whatever short time we get in this planet, and the unlikelihood of any of us being here, it's incredibly
magical,
incredibly fragile. So yeah, Anthony Bourdain, Brian Cox, the cosmologist, someone I look up to a huge amount as well.
Cox, okay.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Learn a bit more about what those two tell you. A guy called Alan Watts, a British philosopher from the 50s as well.
Sometimes watch Carl Sagan.
Yeah, Carl Sagan.
Carl Sagan is
great film. Watching the plane on the way out. Actually, a little Stephen King adaptation had a 3 minutes Carl Sagan. Talking about the pale blue dot and the uncertainty of life.
The pale blue dot,
how fragile we are as humans, and how incredibly unlikely it is that we even came to exist or have the ability to have any of these thoughts. And that little Carl Sagan philosophy is a good way to look at life.
Yeah,
no matter how tough it gets, we're lucky to be here. The worst day on the road for me is even better than an average day back home.
Exactly. Here.
Yeah,
Traveling
but just
everywhere.
experiencing, meeting people, getting to connect with people.
Not everybody gets this magic, Andrew. Like you came in here, you fell in love because the magic and the energy had you. Not everybody will feel that energy, bro.
Not everybody enjoy.
Not everybody is blessed to enjoy that.
But doesn't it feel like it was fate or was meant to be? And look, I just really hope that I think it'll be with me for the rest of my life.
It will be, brother. It will be because this place never forgets.
It's like an elephant.
It's like an elephant. This place never forgets, man. And this place is alive because this place was a place where, it's a magical place, brother. There's a lot of things, the magical things has happened here. And I'm happy to be in Nepal, man. And this is the most exciting times in Nepal. I have never seen people so high-spirited, man. Everybody's...
You can actually feel that energy.
Exactly. Everybody's high-spirited, like...
The very final point I make on that is that there's a process that everything in life has to go through in terms of self-actualization, and that self-belief that the nation has, I think, has come about for a multiplicity of reasons. But the diaspora that have left the country, that are now coming to give back, the young people that are driving things forward, that the cricket team on the global stage, seeing that beautiful Nepal flag unfurled at the Wankhede, the importance of that, it's that drive and that self-belief that actually we do belong on our own 2 feet, we do belong on the world stage, we do deserve better, we want better.
That feeling of we do belong on the world stage is that the feeling we want to get to.
Exactly.
While looking at international matches, we sometimes like, do we belong? Or not kind of thing,
But I promise you are being looked at by the entire world right now. And if I can term it as an experiment, I hope you don't mind me saying that, because what other countries in the world have overthrown a government in 2 days? Very few.
And then put up with
power to the people, put up and by a Discord vote, decided that the best person to lead us through this wasn't the 20-year-old driving it, was the wisest woman in the country.
So we use Discord, man. Who's in front now?
Exactly.
We use Discord.
But I tell you something, Kenya's looking at Nepal. Many countries around the world are looking at Nepal going, hold on, we want what they have done, and they
Changes
have.
And they want to see, right, what changes.
You see what's just happened in Hungary, in Europe.
Yes, in Hungary
They've
also.
voted out this
Exactly, Gen Z protests and all.
odious human.
Yes.
And now they are feeling that energy that you guys are feeling here.
And in the
But
South India also.
the only reason I'm calling it an experiment, I'm certain it's going to be an experiment that will work, is that the proof will now be in the pudding. And look, I don't know the individuals. I purely know their output. And I'm not a politician. I'm not suggesting anyone should only look in one direction in terms of the way in which they think. But I do believe strongly that they are the people who will hopefully drive a very bright future and start to realise some of that self-actualisation, some of that potential that this country has, because it is, as you rightly say, one of the most special places in this entire planet.
We feel that, man. We
Now
feel
it's
that.
time for Nepal to rise in every way.
Exactly,
man. Not just for the country, like sports, everything.
Everything, mate.
So
rise.
before we go, we would like to thank you so much for coming to
been a
Children,
pleasure,
and more thank you. So because you have promoted Nepal, Nepali culture, Nepali
so
cricket, and Nepal in a bigger stage.
Keep
you
us
know.
connected.
Keep us
Always,
connected.
man, I
Keep
promise
us
you I will.
connected, brother.
For the games,
If I can
Do
make
your
the
thing.
smallest difference, I always
Bring
will.
that fun factor in cricket, brother. Like
I loved every second of meeting both of you. And
Thank you.
everything except for the right?
I'm sorry, brother. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be fun, man. So,
I'm not sure I'd ever have made up a doctor.
Thank you, Andrew, so much. Thank you very
Awesome,
much,
mate.
brother.
Thank you,
Like, it was a
Thank you,
pleasure,
guys.
pleasure, man.
talking to you
Huge
guys.
pleasure.
Thank you
Loved
very
every
much.
And
second.
then,
These lads are mental. Pretty much all I can say. I'm not sure I can actually. Final point. I'm not sure I can actually do a normal podcast now ever again. I think this might be the end of my podcast journey.
No other podcast is going to be boring, man.
I finished
So-
with Chilko. I went down on a high.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, you guys. Done to that.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. अस्तिको वेबसाइटमा कुराको बारे बोलेन भन्दै इङ्ग्लिस आउँदैन भनेर अलिअलि आउँदो रहेछ नि. I'm just saying them that last time there was a foreigner and I was not in the episode. Everyone thought I cannot speak English. So I ran away.
I would agree with them. Strongly.
Look how good English he speaks in one can of beer. You give him 10 cans of beer, he will
never
write
speak.
a poetry in English.
I want to see if YouTube does a good job on the. Can they do the auto subtitles for me into Nepali?
Yeah,
yes,
yes.
I want you to rate those. Tell me how they go.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Then I'll watch it.
And
I'll
then
watch
you
it
know.
with those, and I'll be like, be part of my Nepali journey.